Test. Hello guys, it's a Spain 1v1 tourney. So, I don't know how long this goes on for. I think it's like 3 hours. Not sure exactly. Yeah, something like that. And before someone says translate, nope.
Tres pick fires a la vez. Aquí abuso del pick fire. Muy bien, Jack ahí usando el smash final para salir rápidamente.
This is how I lost the free for all.
Ojo porque esto puede
Hit
ser
by
el último
Star
stock de... Sí, lo es. No podía haber hecho finta aérea para intentar llegar al escenario, pero no.
Ha evitado primero, luego le han dado
The stages have hazards off? Yeah, but I don't know the details. Rocket.
La finta aérea fuera del escenario. Esto es una diferencia.
Don't can't turn up. I can't understand what they're saying.
Para Wii U, fintar fuera del escenario te deja vendidísimo. Bajas muchísimo antes de poder hacer otra acción. Vamos a ver enseguida.
Lo que ha hecho ahí ha sido jugárselo toda esa
Yeah, we missed 2 sets, but we're here now.
No ha conseguido llegar al borde y el resultado es que ya estaba demasiado abajo para intentar incluso un picking thunder.
Estamos ahora en el barco. Vamos a ver cómo funciona el barco sin hazard. Imagino que si el barco te atropella, te va a matar igualmente. Pero tener en cuenta que no hay vacío. Hay un mar donde puedes nadar. No te caes por abajo en esta pantalla, a no ser que te golpeen con un meteórico muy fuerte.
Sí, incluso si estás dentro del agua, estás indefenso durante un breve momento donde te pueden intentar golpear con el meteórico que decía mi compañero Nat para matarte. Pero normalmente lo que puedes hacer es salir rápidamente con el segundo salto y rezando porque no te lo lean para castigarte.
Efectivamente, ahora mismo Nesom tiene una desventaja casi de 30%. Está remontando poco a poco. Tenemos un combate de dos personajes iguales, con lo que tienen más o menos las mismas herramientas.
This stage is different from Brawl, right?
Vamos a ver qué puede hacer Jack.
The stage is updated from Brawl, right?
Por parte de Nesom, sacándose a Jack de encima. Jack que se quedaba ahí.
Some stages are less obvious than others.
Cuidado, porque tenemos ahora
because it's like cartoony, you know? But I think the rain here is very updated.
Vamos a ver si
it's about to rain.
Buen back throw por parte de Nesom. Se lleva esa stock de Jack.
I like the wind in Wind Waker. The little, just the white lines in here.
Vamos a tener kills solo de backthrows y de yoyos.
Looks cool.
Bueno, aunque ese fire casi consigue matar. Le hacen eso un picking flash a Jack para intimidarle. Ojo que ha pasado por debajo del escenario. Ya ha conseguido esquivar así el yoyo de Jack, pero este segundo yoyo sí que no lo va a esquivar. Y se vuelve a quedar
Stormblaze, I don't know if his upper is better or worse.
Yo por parte de Jack, dejando la partida igualada. Estamos en el barco que parece que ni se levanta. Ya hay tormenta, está el modo hazardless del barco de Wind Waker. Le pega con...
Ray Kushi, I missed the first 2 sets.
Smash final, finalmente le pega en
so I came in a little late.
Solamente 34%.
Ha hecho muy bien Nesom ahí aguantando todo lo que ha podido.
Rocket, just send me on Twitter later. I don't want to worry about that right now.
Porque está muy igualado, están los dos pequeños ahí lanzando sus ataques psíquicos. Ojo que hemos visto el PK Magnet que le ha hecho daño. Esto es nuevo.
Cuidado porque ahora tiene el smash final Nesom y buen yo. Vamos a ver si puede evitar que Jack vuelva al escenario. Jack vuelve por encima, no puede castigarlo Nesom, lo manda hacia adelante con el F-throw y finalmente lo conecta ese rayito. Jack metiendo muchísima presión en Nesom, está obligándolo a gastar el smash final prácticamente, pero
Dude, that's because this is a pirate ship, guys. This is a stage in Brawl, so if you haven't, wasn't this also an ultimate? But yeah, you can actually just jump through the left side of the stage. That doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, Cube, I saw, but we came in late, so I could not stream it.
Aquí viene el backthrow, como he dicho, da igual donde estés, el backthrow de Ness, si no es el más potente, es uno de los que más matan de este juego. Y se viene ahora ahí con el combo de Down Throw a Fire.
Ahí clashean con el mismo golpe, buen fire por parte de Nesom. Luego suelta un Nair y el follow-up.
Nicholas, thank you, Nicholas, 2912 for the resub. Is that link available? I'm not sure. I just joined just barely before you guys. Yes, I get it. There's a Zelda Mew2 mats before it. I know.
como ahora, esto de 2 golpes.
Thank you,
Y no
Jay
consigue dejar en
Jumpman.
una situación de borde izquierdo, como acaba de hacer, justo lo estoy diciendo, está haciendo tirar a Pikachu. A ver si se alinean un poquito los astros y estas estrellas fugaces consiguen darle justo la ventaja para poder acabar con Nesson. Parece ser que no va a ser así. Va a conseguir volver al centro del escenario. Buen grab, lo va a tirar fuera. Un poquito de pique y Thunder, se va al agua. Ahora Nesson tiene el smash final cargadito. 2 estrellas, a lo mejor conseguirían acabar con el último stop de Jack. Los dos aquí intercambiando pick y fires, pero no consiguen conectar ninguno de ellos.
Atención, ahí tenemos a Nesson. Conecta ese
Dude,
knife.
Roy is God. He has a down throw
El
final
smash
smash
final,
that kills
vamos
at
a ver si ya
0.
puede volver. Vuelve directamente al
Out
bote.
the edge.
Cuidado con el yo-yo, que se lo lleva 1-1 en el marcador.
Jetka,
Muy
sure,
igualada
I
esta
guess.
partida. Hay mucha tensión.
I'll
Hay
do it
mucha-
right.
hay
I'll
mucha
just watch the
tensión
first
porque
2 matches
cuando
after
se
this
carga
whole
la
thing
barra
ends.
smash, están esperando a tener suficiente porcentaje porque no es seguro matar. Depende un poco del smash final, pero como tienen exactamente el mismo, depende mucho de quién tiene la barra smash más cargada.
We're using final smashes for competitive. Not most tournaments in USA, but
Hay que decir,
these
el
early
empate está un
tournaments
poquito,
have
entre
it.
comillas, desbalanceado porque dependiendo de cada personaje puede matar a porcentajes ridículos, pero está haciendo sinceramente que jueguen como si fuera cualquier otro fighting game. Pueden utilizar la opción de hacer mucho daño o de acabar la partida, que es lo que se hace en la mecánica de
I love the
Meter
background
en
on the
todos
new
los fighting games.
this new stage.
Cuidado que tenemos ahora
This looks way better than
37-31, estamos
than
en
the old
Cornelia,
one.
también un escenario clásico que vuelve desde la Nintendo 64, estuvo también en Brawl, pero tiene esta versión totalmente mejorada, con un cielo y un fondo totalmente preciosos. Y cuidado porque el techo, la Blast Zone superior, está bastante cerca en este escenario.
Estás enamorado de Cornelia, tú.
Es muy bonito, mira las montañas estas.
No,
Es precioso.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the best looking stages.
Toda la ciudad de Cornelia ahí.
Y luego cuando viene a Zelda también. de momento
I
la
always
ventaja
wonder if they made this
de
from
Jack.
scratch or if they ported this from another game.
35%.
I honestly don't know,
La empieza a reducir poco a poco.
because that's a lot of work to do from
Nesson.
scratch.
Parece que le ha contratado el jab con otro jab.
Don't, what do you think?
81% ambos jugadores.
You think they made this background from scratch, or do you think they ported it over from something?
Más cargada de nada.
Sí, mucho cuidado
You think it
porque
might be
es
ported
un
over from
ataque
Star Fox
al
Zero?
escudo. Parece ser que están dejando a los
If it
jugadores
is,
sin
we don't
opción.
know.
Aquí va a venir el F-Throw, parece ser que
It's a
va
lot of work
pensa
to
que
do
no
from
mataría,
scratch.
Seguramente sería así, pero ese upper casi consigue aprovecharse de que estaba en la parte más alta, pero ese Nair creo que ha sido justo en su
Ha sido un
en su
Nair,
dash attack. No sé si su dash attack con el jab, ha hecho un Nair y ha matado. ¿Qué ha pasado ahí?
Ha rebotado contra la pared, si no me equivoco. La verdad es que me lo he perdido, pues estaba mirando a ti. Y parece que Nesson y Jack han vuelto a igualar la partida. Ha conseguido eliminar esta vida Nesson. Rebotando a Jack contra la pared que no ha podido techear. Y cuidado que ahora es Nesson el que tiene la barra de smash final cargada.
Buen grab por parte de Nesson, haciendo así un poquito de ventaja hacia él. Tiene ahora 35, 46% a Jack, el pick y fire.
Yeah, Isabel's up air and down air is 2 turnips. Somebody said that Villager has a better up air and Isabel has a better down air, because it always spikes. Isabel's always spikes, apparently.
Por ahora sigue la ventaja para Nesson. Está
So, I know,
intentando
Isabel's more
golpearle con
consistent in
algún
that
throw, intenta
aspect.
quitarle la vida para que no le mate a él con su smash final. Cuidado el jab, que lo va a dejar fuera del escenario, ya que en mala posición.
Yeah, I guess the models
podría
don't have to be
matar,
too
que está muy
detailed.
cerca.
It looks good from
Claro,
this
aquí viene
distance.
Nesson, esta espalda deja el yo-yo, pero mal posicionado.
Ahí lo manda a cerrar bien con ese Pega Thunder de Jack. Cuidado porque Nesson no tiene el smash final preparadito. Puede matar a Jack.
No, the final smash is ridiculous. It's just the weaker final smash is garbage. The regular final smash of Ness is when it's not like the final smash meter. Because keep in mind, the final smash meter is weaker than the regular final smash. Like if you got a smash ball, that's a stronger final smash than the final smash meter gives you. Like Ness will just go full screen, you can't avoid it, and you just die on the normal final smash. This is the weaker version. For the meter, it's going to be different.
Tan bajo como yo pensaba, habrá cambiado entre juegos. Cuidado porque va ahí el pick fire, falla el grab. Lástima, el segundo grab también lo falla. Muchísimo porcentaje para ambos jugadores.
Sí, mucho ojo porque
I would not be
parece
surprised if
Nair
it
va a
was
acabar con la
Destiny.
vida, la segunda vida y posible última vida del torneo, si mal no me equivoco, creo.
You know I'm
para
just using
Jack.
Marth and Lucina
Está
in Final
ahora
Smash
mismo
mode. If there's ever a Final Smash
de-
turn, you know I'm just
de
using
la
Marth
luz de
Lucina.
semis, creo que es, el cuarto, mejor dicho.
Because if I get a Final Smash, they die in one hit.
El smash final
Even my weak
totalmente cargado, muy amenazante para Jack.
Vamos a ver, de
Ricochet, I don't know.
no lo quiero gastar. Ahí tenemos el back throw. Todavía no muere Nesson. Vamos a ver si le va a pegar con el rayo. Ahí tenemos un fire. Nesson está fuera del escenario. Vamos a ver si puede volver. Ahí tenemos el yo-yo, pero no conecta.
Qué raro que no haya conectado, el yo-yo ha mantenido el smash ahí cargando y aún así no le ha golpeado cuando ha hecho el normal grab. Supongo que a lo mejor el yo-yo Tiene más equipos por abajo que por la parte de arriba.
Dude.
Buen epithrow de Jack, ahora consiguiendo el control
Even
del
Sakurai said
escenario
Final Smash Meter is just for fun.
para rematar rápidamente.
Sakurai said Final
Tiene
Smash is
Song,
for
que le va a
casuals.
hacer combos de esto. Aquí viene el back
Yes,
throw.
I saw that
Está
yesterday,
haciendo
Dark. I was
asesinatos de
streaming
back
it
throw y downs
last
todo el
night.
rato.
Efectivamente, estamos de nuevo en una situación donde Jack tiene más porcentaje, pero tiene las barras más cargadas. De Som le falta un cuarto, un tercio para cargarse. Vamos a ver cuál de los dos consigue hacerle con la victoria, porque la
I don't
cosa
think I've
está
ever seen
muy
Greninja in this
igualada,
game,
aunque no lo
actually.
parezca. Parece que ninguno de los dos quiere atreverse. Van a empezar a lanzarse rayitos.
The Ness, I think,
Ojo,
can
por
literally
la parte de
just...
tener el más final. Recordamos que en este formato
Oh, I
seis
think Ness is trying to rack up
el
damage.
mismo número de vidas y llegamos al tiempo, se acaba el tiempo, iremos a
This
muerte
is such a
súbita,
bad,
ambos
dude.
jugadores,
This is such a
300%,
campy
el
stage.
escenario se va haciendo pequeño.
Now
Estará
Nintendo's
literalmente
learning,
con piño.
hey, wait, maybe we
Creo
shouldn't
que
have
ninguno
this
de los
stage
dos quiere
legal.
perder la partida. Saben que el que se acerque va a tener la
Dude, I actually love this
desventaja. Y
stage.
está.
This is
Ahí
my
va
favorite
Vanessa,
stage in Smash
pillando a
64,
Jack
Sector
desprevenido,
Z.
pero vuelve a subir enseguida.
It's my
Vamos a
favorite
ver,
stage
Jack
to play.
tampoco sabe muy bien cómo subir sin ser golpeado por el yo-yo o por cualquier otro ataque. Ahí buen parry por parte de Jack. Sube ahora Jack arriba. Suben los dos. Vamos a ver porque vuelve a bajar Jack. Es el juego del
Dude,
ratón
if
y el
I'm Blue
gato,
Ness,
que
I'm just
flankea
camping the
gatos.
middle.
Uno es el ratón y el otro es el gato y luego se van cambiando. Ahí tenemos el match final de Jack. Cuidado de Som.
Oh,
Tiene
damn,
ahí
Blue Ness
la
avoided it.
pared,
Oh,
le da
God.
uno,
Oh,
le dan
never
dos,
mind.
y parece que nos da un tercero. Le da con el yo-yo.
Blue Ness, run
Y
away.
ahora
Oh,
ya
wait.
Som, el que tiene la barra
No,
atrás,
he
casi
can't
cargada.
time out. It goes sudden death.
Ahora mucho ojo, ahí está
Blue
el
Ness had to
stock,
make a
va acabar
play.
con el último stock de Jack. Han
Oh,
estado muy
God,
fuertes,
dude, that's
Jack
so
estaba
stupid.
empezando a huir ahí, intentando
Dude,
llegar a la muerte súbita, pero en
that
ese
was
momento
so dumb.
muy
The guy
buena
losing
presión.
had a chance to win just because of sudden death. And the guy winning didn't want to make it go sudden death. Oh, that's so stupid. That's so opposite of a normal tournament.
Sigo Toast y Bayron.
He was camping. Dude, that is so lame. That shit makes the meta so stupid.
En la partida anterior.
Peep, I do both. But yeah,
Vamos a ver, porque vamos a tener
dude,
un Mew2King
Final Smash Meter is just a side
contra
event.
un Ike,
It's not
si no
going to
me
be
equivoco.
done in any
Quizá
big
Bayron
tournaments in
nos
USA.
sorprende con algún otro personaje.
It's literally like, if
Claro,
USA
o
ever
hay
did this,
carros que
it'd
son
only
los
be a
personajes
side
que
event.
está utilizando. A lo mejor no hará por dejar memor, simplemente va y conseguir Greninja o algo así. Pero ahora vemos a Bayron cómo
No,
está
Weeboo.
pensando
I know that that's
jugadores.
Corneria, not Sector Z. It's only called Sector Z in Smash 64.
vemos aquí
But I really like Sector Z in Smash
Eso
64 is all I'm
también
saying.
vemos el que gane entre Ciego Toast y Bayron se va a enfrentar en eso. Y el que y el
What,
que
I
gane
can't with a
entre
deficit?
Nesom
All
y
day,
Bayron
dude.
se va a enfrentar
I play to
a
win, dude.
el que pierda entre Vilches y Sefi, que están
Did you
esperando
stream
ahí
all night
en la
long? I
final
streamed
de
till the
Mine.
entire Japan tournament ended,
Por
and
ahora,
now I will
ya
stream
va
this
a
entire
empezar
tournament too.
la partida. Al final sí hemos
Rory,
centrado.
Ike, and
Bayron va a
Mew2.
seguir con Ike. Y madre mía,
Oh
cómo
man,
que se
Venom
viene
looks so
Venom.
nice. Oh, Venom looks so
Venom es
nice.
una pantalla que tiene dos partes muy diferenciadas. Aquí podemos tener el mismo
They
problema.
made Venom smaller.
donde ningún
This
jugador
ship's
quiere
smaller
ser
than it used to
el
be.
primero, porque
Dang,
va a
this ship
empezar
is like
desventaja,
half the size,
pero
dude.
puedes pegar a través de la pared,
Not
entonces,
half, but
quizás Ciego
they
Toast
definitely
lo tenía
shrunk
presente,
Venom.
pero de momento Bayron ya tiene una cierta ventaja de porcentaje.
But look at the
Buena entrada
backgrounds.
por parte de Ciego Toast.
Oh my God, look at the background.
Pillar a Bayron desprevenido con ese knife
This
para
looks so
lancear. Y
good.
parece que esto va a ser una pelea muy cercana porque no se van a salir de esta zona a no ser que uno esté perdiendo demasiado.
The stage is massive too, so they had to do a lot of work to make this stage. Unless they ported it from something. If they made this from scratch, is a lot of work. If you guys ever played Melee, Venom is a really long stage when it comes to the background.
Ya buen chapatac por parte de Bayron. Aquí jugando directamente contra Mew2, contra la pared.
Oh my God, look at the
El
lava.
parry, pero no puede hacer el
I'm supposed to
tercero.
watch the match, but I can't just stop looking at the beautiful lava.
Ahora
Casi ha estado a puntito de conectar este US más en Ciego Toast. Si llega a hacer
This
una
is
vez,
so much better than it
lo
looks in
hubiera
Melee.
lamentado. Ahora se van a la parte derecha del escenario.
Bayron baja con el knife, pero no consigue conectar. El dash attack de Ciego Toast sí entra. Bayron baja directamente a la
It's
ala
so hype.
de debajo. Y de
It's
nuevo
like
nos
the cave.
vamos a esperar. Ninguno de los dos se atreve a atacar a su rival.
Chicos,
They both have
recordamos-
no incentive to
recordamos
approach.
recordamos
Okay,
y
they both
ponemos
have no
primero
incentive
que
to
si los
approach.
jugadores empiezan a
Ike just wants
parar
to
la
camp and
partida
hold up and do
demasiado
up airs.
tiempo, ambos quedarán descalificados.
Alright, but
Se da con la bola en la
Ike didn't
cara.
want to. Dude, the Ike literally could have just stood there and up aired
Vida
and then
para
forced sudden
Ciego
death
Toast.
to not lose advantage state. That's competitive meta on the stage.
Vamos a ver. Ike tiene ya el smash final. Vamos a ver si lo puede conectar. ¡Oh! Lo falla. ¿Por qué poquito lo ha fallado? Lástima. Y le
Hey,
lee el
F-smash
roll, le
behind
pega un F-smash. Se lo lleva. Partida igualada de nuevo. Vamos a ver porque Mew2 tiene ya el smash final preparado. Eso puede ser mortífero para Bayron. Pero de momento tiene el control de la partida. Le ha dado con un Nair, ahora con un jab. Ahí tenemos el match final, que parece que lo tira a través de la nave. Cruza la
Did he
pared.
know what his final smash did?
Cruza la pared, pero Bayron estaba en el piso de abajo.
Sí, vemos ahora que Bayron ha hecho muy bien ese Naira Fire.
Background's so neat.
Sigo todos huyendo por todo el escenario, pero Bayron está consiguiendo perseguir bien y aparte le está consiguiendo conectar los ataques que está buscando como sus combos.
If I'm Ike, I'm just gonna up air every time Mew2's above me.
Ese dash attack como acaba de entrar Digo todos a Bayron. Bayron intentando atravesar el escenario con su espada. Y Digo todos ahí con la cola. Vemos ahí que están los dos jugadores utilizando la nave para su provecho.
¡Wow! ¡Qué bien ha cargado ahí ese side B Bayron!
Does this remind anyone of Pokemon Snap? This reminds me of that lava level on Pokemon Snap for some reason. Actually, this is never mind. This is totally a Star Fox feel. What am I saying? Obviously, Star Fox 64 updated. Dude, they should remake Star Fox 64, dude. I would love to play like a remade Star Fox 64 game with voice actors that sounded the same. Thank you, Akarian, for the 23-person host. They remade it twice? Oh, they did remake it, but it was for 3DS, so I didn't know. Oh, but man, I thought Star Fox Zero wasn't a very good game. Oh, so they remade it twice. You should do it another time. They should do it for Switch. They should just do it for Switch. No, I just didn't like 3DS games, man. Like, here's the thing with 3DS. If I play for like more than 2 hours, the circle pad hurts my fingers. I just didn't like playing on a 3DS for more than like 2 hours at a time because of the stupid circle pad. I felt like it couldn't be accurate and it didn't feel comfortable. Am I the only one like that? Did no one else feel that way?
Pero en su modo hazardless, en su modo sin hazards. Los hazards son lo que pega. Y parece que estamos en destino final. Este sí que es un mapa neutral, nadie se va a poder quejar ahora. Sí, este escenario es uno de los más competitivos, no tiene plataformas, no tiene nada.
The FD has such a vicious background, dude. What a vicious background. Like, you don't want to fall off this level. Even, there's like dark clouds and fire.
Bueno, toda la gente del competitivo sabemos el miedo que da Mewtwo en destino final por su Nair, que te puede ir arrastrando por todo el escenario.
What is that background supposed to be? What's that yellow thing? Is that a moon? That's a green thing. I don't know what I'm watching.
Buen combo ahí por parte de Sigotous, ahora castigando con un grab. Bayron tiene problemas para volver al escenario, a una posición neutral. Parece que lo consigue, pero sigue Sigotous con todo el momento.
Mewtwo's Nair just so you guys know, Mewtwo's Nair no longer combos. Like, it was pretty much a big combo move in the last games, but now that's gone. So, it's one big change to Mewtwo. His Nair is gone. But he could just run at you and just do other moves now. Because Mewtwo runs really fast left and right. So I feel like Mewtwo's going to be really big on like running left and right. He's super fast. Look how fast he is at dashing left and right. Tom, I think just people aren't used to it. It's like twice as fast as it is in Smash 4. So it's not going to be like over-centralizing like Melee, but it's going to be way better than it was in Smash 4. I would use it based on the character. Like, I would probably dash dance with Mewtwo. Or dash away and then dash toward the bait and punish. Alright, now we're in heaven. We're in Final Destination with heaven in the background. Look at these beautiful white colors. Don't you just feel like you're in heaven? This is what heaven looks like. Clouds. You just fall through the clouds, and then you can just fall into endlessness. Actually, that doesn't sound like heaven. That sounds terrible. What is heaven anyway? You're supposed to stand on the clouds? Do I just live on the clouds? Will I be cold? Are the clouds solid, or do I fall through them? What happens if I fall through them? All these questions that we don't know about heaven. Maybe I shouldn't speak my mind so much. I probably speak my mind too much. I'll just shut up.
obstaculizado la llegada a su escenario gracias a la espada que tiene Ike. Ahora está consiguiendo un poquito de ventaja.
And we fell into hell, guys. Guys, don't fall. Guys, if you go to heaven and you fall through the clouds, you actually fall here to hell.
Bola. Ike está haciendo muy bien los fights para que no le pueda pegar Zigotos al landear. Y los backers sabríamos que seguramente podría dejarlo casi muerto. El siguiente backer ya no lo contaría. Pero que hace Lizer muy bien. Consigue volver también al escenario poniendo los pies en todo el centro. Aquí viene el dash attack de Zigotos dejándolo fuera del escenario. Va a dejarle volver sin un problema este Fire. No va a matar. Y ojo que tenemos ahí el smash final de Zigotos. Cargado, lo consigue esquivar Zigotos.
Ha fallado esta vez el smash final. Byron se ha precipitado mucho a la hora de tirarlo. Pero sí que le pega con el dash attack. Todavía va a sobrevivir Zigotos.
Doesn't this background look so aquatic? It's like we're underwater. Doesn't this look like we're underwater? We're just floating in the water below. Yeah, it's underwater.
Conectar ese golpe o si se vuelve previsible por intentar conectarlo demasiado precipitadamente.
Por ahora vemos a Zigotos también que tiene el smash final casi cargado. Libera una 41%. Cualquier combo que le llene a Zigotos el smash final y consiga golpear a Byron seguramente.
Yeah, ultimate gets used, Maple.
Todavía va a sobrevivir. El dash attack no es un movimiento tan fuerte. Cuidado porque Mewtwo quiere el más final. Vamos a ver. Ha fallado ahí Byron el castigo. Lo agarra, lo manda hacia adelante. Cuidado porque le puede tirar el más final. Vamos a ver si lo puede evitar. Byron.
Oh, dude, he exploded. Oh my god. I would be so mad if I was Ike. Mewtwo literally pressed the B button and he just exploded. I would be pissed if I was the Ike player. He got Rage Final Smash at 140. A Rage Final Smash comeback. Dude, being good at Final Smash is the meta here.
Muy cerquita, pero al final el smash final de Zigotos ha entrado. Byron ha fallado uno y ha podido Zigotos remontar esta partida que la tenía totalmente cuesta arriba, la verdad.
Oh yeah, they both did it, didn't they?
Zigotos ha seguido muy bien, lo ha hecho muy bien Zigotos. Que no debería bajar del escenario, ¿no? Se queda.
No, guys, we need to play we need to smash meter on, and we also need to play on Canarian Venom. That way, matches will be determined by who has the lead and who has a good sharking up air. And then if you're losing, don't worry, just force sudden death on the same stock, and you have a 50-50 chance of winning.
Supongo que va a jugar con Zelda porque hasta ahora le ha funcionado de fábula.
Sí, está haciendo muy buenas tramas con el down B de Zelda. Bueno, también hay que tener cuidado porque los combos que está haciendo de Smash final aquí, el señor Mills tampoco son para...
No, meter's bad. I'm just kidding.
Por ejemplo, hemos visto cómo remontado la partida con Nesou, haciéndole Naira Smash final, pero parece que no va a sacar
Meter's a good gimmick, because it's like new and stuff.
¿Qué tal le funciona?
Daisy versus Zelda. Daisy, Fast Peach versus Zelda.
En Yoshi's Island de Melee.
Por cierto, un saludo para Samsora, que seguramente vas a estar viendo esto. Saca las notas que vas a ver a Daisy. Por ahora vamos a estar aquí. Este escenario se llamaba Yoshi Island.
Did Daisy sure how fair if no lag? What the heck?
No me acuerdo el nombre del escenario porque hay muchos de Yoshi.
Es Yoshi Stories de Melee o Yoshi's Island de Melee. La cuestión es que el escenario que vuelve desde Super Smash Bros. Melee. Este escenario tiene estos bloques que normalmente dan vueltas, pero en esta versión se quedan parados.
Madre mía, Wilson.
Así que no hay pozo en medio.
Madre mía, Sefi cómo ha rebotado, no ha tequeado ese dash attack, pero aquí parece ser que la gente es difícil de tequear estos golpes que tienen un poquito de hitsune antes de ser lanzados. Vemos que está tranquilamente flotando Wilson por la parte alta del escenario para volver a poner los pies en el suelo. Consigue recuperar el centro. Tenemos aquí ahora que lo pienso, una guerra de princesas.
Muchos rebotes estamos viendo aquí.
Zelda could have up threw him to kill.
Por parte de Peach, manda
Maybe
hacia atrás,
the blocks
hay una
didn't
rampa
stop
ahí que lo deja parado. Cuidado porque tiene.
Zelda could have up thrown and then spammed up tilt in case the blocks did. That would have been
en
optimal.
otra situación, pero tenemos
Up throw and they attack, you spam up tilt. Oh, they can't kill because of the stage.
Qué bien lo ha hecho ahí Vincent, quitándole el smash final, porque
Daisy looks really fast.
Hubiese probablemente llevado la vida.
Dude, Daisy show how fair has no lag when you land. Daisy's supposed to be like faster, weaker Peach. Like, I think Peach has more speed, power, and range or something, and Daisy has more speed. That's the general idea of what I've been told.
Porque el dash attack de Peach y de Daisy tenía la gente miedo de que se salieran en el primer golpe, pero se ve que ha dejado de ser así, que conecta siempre.
Atención porque Zelda tiene ya el smash final cargado. Recordamos que puede matar si llega a 100%. Vincent necesita aguantar el porcentaje. De momento le está funcionando bastante bien.
That's such a funny move, dude. She just puts a rainbow above her.
El smash final o esperarse. Buen backer. Rebota por todas partes Sefi. Suelta el smash final.
Esta
Is Zelda gonna go to
vida
sleep?
está acabada, esta está acabada. No creo que le vaya a dar tiempo.
A cargar un F smash.
Tech,
Un smash
no.
directamente. Lo manda hacia arriba.
Oh my god, she healed everything. Oh my god.
Con las
Con las
margaritas.
margaritas.
She just ate giant flowers and healed like 20 damage.
La partida se la ha puesto muy cuesta arriba.
That's so
Es la
broken.
primera vez que vemos una
That's such a good
remontada.
final smash.
Más que nada porque antes habéis visto la
You just go to
remontada
sleep
que hemos
and she
tenido
heals you.
sobre Iron.
And she heals herself.
Ahora ahí haciendo la light kick al escudo. Ojo que está Gilcher haciendo, está ya amenazando con pegarle, pero no acaba pegando. Lo que sí le pega es el espectro a Daisy.
Oh, the Zelda did it. Dude, guys, Zelda did exactly what I said earlier. Remember when I said Zelda should up throw and then spam up tilt? Zelda just did that now. I like how you just explode, dude. Literally, dude, this game is vicious. Zelda literally exploded Daisy after Triforce. Just exploded. She didn't just get KO'd. She died in an immediate explosion.
Veremos qué puede hacer. De momento está cargando cada vez. Ha remontado el personaje. Ha remontado el porcentaje muy bien. Sefi, 71-71. Pero el smash final de Daisy está a punto de ser cargado al máximo.
Y en el momento que seguramente...
So you better spam that down, B.
No lo va a pensar dos veces en tirarlo. Hizo cuál va... Ahí está, lo va a tirar ya mismo. Seguramente ahí está.
It's over.
Sefi se va a dormir y creo que esto ya va a ser...
Oh, it's not. Daisy, why aren't you healing? Oh, Zelda healed from Daisy's Final Smash. Well, they both healed, but still. Final Smash worked against her, sort of.
Ha hecho muy bien Sefi. Uno de los pocos
Maybe that Final
que
Smash
va al
sucks.
final.
You can avoid it.
Daisy, de las princesas del reino champiñón. Y ahora estamos también un poquito de la partida por el porcentaje que se ha curado con
Dude, if I'm Daisy, oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say if I was losing, but you know what? I heard the Umbrella still kills mad early. Daisy and Uppy, they have an Uppy that kills mad early, supposedly.
Tenemos el espectro. Y se necesita conectar un key a un move directamente. A ver si lo consigue. Sefi se mantiene debajo de los cubos. Cuidado porque Sefi puede cargar el smash final en cualquier momento.
Por ahora le está haciendo mucha presión con los espectros. Tenemos ahí buen spot.
Up throw. What are you doing? Zelda, all you had to do is press up and you won the game. Zelda, all you had to do is press up.
Vamos a ver porque Sefi está...
That was I guarantee, Zelda has a Mewtwo up throw.
Ahí tenemos Teneo. Parece que rebota por todas
Zelda
partes,
has a Mewtwo
todavía
up
no
throw. That
puede.
was super free kill.
Madre mía, situación de last hit por parte de los jugadores. Cualquier ataque sería capaz de matar. A ver el throw. No va a ser
Zelda
suficiente
deserves to
todavía.
lose for not knowing that.
Vincent haciendo muchísima presión a Sefi.
Even I know that, and I'm not a Zelda player.
Buena finta, está
Press the B button and win for
no va a
free.
ser castigable. No va a conseguir
Explode.
esquivarlo. Y la
Explode.
hostia de Sefi. De Vincent desaparece.
Lo destruye, hace desaparecer el stock. La victoria es para Zelda, ese smash final realmente es temible.
I love Super Smash
Ahí
Vicious
necesitaba
Ultimate.
conectar un golpe, solamente un golpe que acabase con la vida de Sefi. Le ha conectado un golpe, el throw no ha acabado con la vida de Sefi, le ha subido la barra al máximo y ya no tenía nada que hacer. Porque además es un
Dude,
smash final.
I think the Zelda player doesn't know that Zelda has a Mewtwo up throw that kills at like 130 on normal stages.
Tiene un imán.
Si os fijáis,
Zelda kills
ahí
characters at
del
130
smash
on
final
regular
salen
stages,
unas dos
like Battlefield and
la
stuff.
pequeñita y una gigante, pues la gigante esa es la que atrapa al enemigo y si lo consigue meter ahí prácticamente el stock, se va y se está a 100%.
Ese es el otro escenario de Yoshi, de Melee. Un escenario bastante neutral, forma de campo de batalla. Con una ligera bajada en los extremos.
Y por ahora Vincent está haciendo muy bien el juego de presión con los ataques aéreos que tiene Daisy. Por ahora está dejando otro rato en el borde y encima le está haciendo la presión con el nabo. No se lo ha conseguido ver porque Vincent no sé si lo ha hecho a propósito, pero ha fallado el nabo. Va a dejar ahí las pataditas, no le va a pegar. Sefi hace buen roll, se lo lee otra vez. Coronazo en la
Damn,
cabeza.
Peach is, dude, their fair has very little anyway, Peach and
Está
Daisy.
funcionándole muy bien la partida a Vincent. Tiene a Sefi ya a 131.
Which one? The black
Barra
one?
del más final relativamente cargada. Vamos a ver, baja muy bien con la finta Vincent.
Yeah, it looks
Le
pretty
pega con el
neat.
dash attack. Sefi todavía sobrevive.
I don't notice that
140%.
Yoshi's story is way bigger.
Ahí le pega con el nabo. Segundo nabo, vamos a ver si puede volver Sefi. Va a intentar castigar Vincent. Busca el backer, no lo consigue conectar. 158 tiene ya Sefi. Manda a Vincent por arriba. Vamos a ver si puede bajar. Busca grab, no consigue conectar. Zelda manda a Vilches hacia atrás y se le carga el smash final.
That is so broken.
Para Vilches.
Explode!
Desaparece.
Madre mía, con el más final de Zelda, el rango que tiene es abismal. Pero bueno, rápidamente Vilches ahí con ese tradeo favorable para él. Va a conseguir igualar la partida, encima le acaba de venir el smash final. A ver si va a conseguir aprovecharlo. Pues lo bueno de este smash final es que lo puedes utilizar tanto como para acabar con una vida como para curarte.
No, it's not, Domo. Because look, see how the platforms go over the ledges? That's what happens in Yoshi's Story in Melee. The platform actually extends further than the ledge. This is the only stage in the game like that. No, there is Randall. I've seen Randall on yesterday's video in Japan. Maybe turning hazards off removes Randall. That's also another possibility. Like Randall and Shy Guys might be turned off from the hazards, but the platforms are always set up like that in normal Melee. The only difference is like in Melee, the characters, like the stage is extra small relative. The characters are bigger compared to the stage. In this game, the stage is extra big compared to the characters on Yoshi's Story. Yeah, Peach throws down throw bear. So that's really good for Peach. She has a down throw back air. Press speed to win.
Buen efectil por parte de Vilches para así ganar la ventaja de escenario. Tiene a Zelda por encima. Va a conseguir hacerle presión al escudo simplemente con un poquito de presencia y un backer. Que ahora sí, seguramente si le consigue conectar en el más final se moriría. Ya seguro 100%.
I think Zoe's trying to get a kill first and then press the B button to win. I think Zelda has to gamble getting a kill and then trying to cheese him with a final smash. Never mind. Zelda could have did that a while ago. I know, it's completely broken. You can't even avoid it. It just sucks you up and then you can't avoid it. It doesn't kill at low damage though, Domo. It's really broken if you're at higher damage. Dude, no, there is Randall. This is probably hazard off. I saw Randall yesterday in Japan turn. A big giant cloud moving around, the same as Melee, just bigger. Fluffier. Uh-oh. Is Daisy going to press the B button and win? Will Daisy press the epic B button? Daisy pressed the B button and wins. Hype. Hype.
Para toda la gente que ha jugado a Smash Bros. A Smash 4 o a Smash para Wii U, aquí hay una
Yeah, I'm going to play online a lot, even though I suck online. I have no choice, because that's what everyone's going to do.
Para sacar
Everyone's going to win.
palo de golf o una raqueta. Aquí se puede controlar si angulas hacia arriba o hacia abajo. El F Smash es capaz de elegir qué arma vas a utilizar.
Exactamente. Y hay que tener en cuenta que cada Smash tiene propiedades distintas, así que según el caso te puede
Daisy keeps counterpicking the costume. Oh, Daisy's hated. Daisy's using the green peach I use. It's the green peach I use in Melee that everyone hates.
Este escenario es bastante loco porque tiene una plataforma abajo, una arriba y dos triángulos ahí donde te puedes...
They keep counterpicking their colors.
Parece ser que sin hazards la plataforma de abajo se deja de mover.
Se queda parada.
Mucho más neutral.
Dude, that shield move, the Naru's Love, that's so good. It gets invincibility super fast. That moves, I think Naru's Love is broken. If you're being like comboed or in a bad spot, you just press B, and you do like 12 damage or something and get them off you, like immediately. It's such a good tool to have in this game. This is better in all the previous games. Melee is just useless almost. There's no bumper. Guys, there's no bumper. This stage should be neutral. You know, this used to be a neutral or counterpick. I think it was even neutral or counterpick in Smash 64 at one point. I used to counterpick the stage because it was fun. I always loved this stage. I think this is the first stage I ever played. This is the first stage I ever played in Smash. I believe. Right when I got Smash 64. I was like, oh my god, this game's so fun. This is actually a really cool level when you think about it. This is a really well-made level.
Por ahora vemos a la ventaja para Sefi. Hacer un poquito
The left and right are unique from each other, which is kind of cool.
De impacto que tiene.
Even if it's just a slant.
Pega con el upper. Cuidado porque Sefi tiene ya el smash final cargado.
This is nice.
Y luego basta directamente.
Oh, no explosion.
Normal que lo
You
gane,
didn't
también
explode.
sabe que está a porcentaje de muerte y
Zelda
sabe que
upbeat,
si le conecta
but can
un
you
golpe
avoid it?
extremadamente fuerte, ha hecho la figura de este daño, Sefi, creo. O no sé si se le ha
Rip.
caído simplemente
Se ha dormido en el aire y ha caído directamente. O simplemente no se ha visto porque hace un zoom en Daisy y no sabes dónde estás.
A ver, yo he escuchado el API de Zelda, se ha escuchado, ¿eh? No sé si a lo mejor ha rebotado en la plataforma esta que está ahí flotando y se ha ido más hacia la derecha de normal y por eso está muerto.
Puede ser. Vamos a ver porque de momento...
Dude, Daisy has combo throws at low damage.
Más alto de porcentaje, ligera ventaja. Ahí manda
Dude,
Sefi hacia
Skevin,
abajo
have you never
para ver
just
que no conecta.
saw giant white flowers and just ate them to heal your life?
Y veremos ahora porque está Vilches. Qué buen desmash. Leyéndole muy bien el rol a Sefi.
That's what happens when you eat giant flowers. You immediately heal.
Y parece que no puede evitarlo, Vilches.
Ahora estamos viendo cómo Sefi domina más el centro del escenario gracias a el espectro que tiene, ese buen útil ahí leyendo que le iba a atacar. Le consigue dejar otra vez el escenario para él y esto va a ser un Lightning Kick. ¡Qué buen castigo por parte de
Pokemon
Sefi!
trainers, man, good.
Increíble la patada de Sefi.
Because I think there's a lot of potential because you have 3 of them.
El stock de Vilches.
They're mad good in terms of theoretical potential
Y esa
because you have
tirada
3
poco a poco.
characters.
Los nabos.
So I feel like if you would have fully mastered them, there's
Cuidado
potential.
porque a Sefi
Obviously,
le
there's a
puede
learning
cargar la
curve
barra de
though.
smash final pronto.
Ahora dentro de poco tendrá Vilches la barra de más final cargada, lo que sería una lástima para Sefi, sea que el golpe que va a acabar con su stock sea justo el que le carga
I love
también
this
el más
stage.
final, porque sería cargarlo para perderlo.
Dude, I want this on just for the nostalgia. I want this to be a counter pick just for nostalgia. This Pete is. Oh my god. Does it just force you to die?
Inteligente Vilches,
Peach
lanzándole
healed 40
el
damage.
ahí cuando Sefi estaba fuera del escenario. Ahí sí que está dormido, se ha visto cómo ha subido el
Thank you,
porcentaje,
Primes,
está
for the
dormido
100
en el aire,
bits.
ha caído ya
Remember that.
hacia
Pull up
la
an Armada and
muerte.
Hungry Bucks.
Se va aprovechando las margaritas. Vilches ya no tiene la
Pull
partida
up, pull up
tan
beat
cuesta
at
arriba,
Armada and
aunque
Xbox.
Sefi
Oh,
está
beat.
volviendo a devolver el
Pull up beat
porcentaje
Armada
que
and
se había
Xbox
esperado.
Zelda. Yes, because that last hit, because winning 1 hit determines the whole set. Sheik was useless to him.
Se le empieza a complicar la partida a Vilches.
Está Sefi leyendo muy bien a Vilches ahora todas las opciones defensivas que está tomando. Vuelve a dejar el espectro ahí en juego. Esta vez no le va a molestar a Vilches. Consigue golpearle un poquito con el backer. Pero poca cosa está consiguiendo. No está consiguiendo sacar nada duro Sefi. Vilches, perdón. Consigue volver a sacarlo fuera. Intenta hacer un fire. No conecta. El smash así desesperado. Pero tampoco va a conectar.
Uh-oh.
Y
Are you
ojo,
gonna
porque
explode?
está aquí, le va a perseguir hasta el averno.
Explosion! Oh, Pete's tried to get away, but Zelda's like, no, I'm gonna explode you. Dude, can you imagine being Daisy in real life right now? Like, you know the end of your life is coming. You have to just jump away and float. But then the devil's coming.
Vilches todavía no está eliminado del torneo. Ahora van a jugar Digo Toast
Inesom.
con Nesom.
She just explodes, dude.
Veremos un Mewtwo contra Ness que hay que tener en cuenta de este.
Dude, you know that Zelda's Final Smash like drags you into it, right? You can't do anything to avoid it. If you're nearby in the slightest, it literally just pulls you into the Triforce and you just die. It's completely broken. Mick Lapras, you do realize that Sakurai put Final Smashes as like a joke, right? Like, Sakurai even stated in an interview that Final Smashes were meant for casual play.
No solo eso, aún no hemos visto cómo será la interacción de cuando Digo Toast intente pegar un upper por debajo. Bueno, no va a haber ningún upper por debajo del escenario porque este escenario no tiene nada para hacer un poquito de golpes. Y estaba diciendo la interacción que sería de eso, junto con el yo-yo de Ness que se puede dejar debajo del borde. Empezamos rápido comiéndose una bola cargada. 31,5.
I love this stage too, dude. I remember when I unlocked this stage. I was so hyped when I unlocked this stage. Remember the good old days, guys, when unlocking stuff wasn't like... Remember the good old days when unlocking stuff wasn't free? You had to like actually do things. Like you had to beat the game with every character, and you had to do like... You had to do special stuff to like unlock characters, instead of just like, oh, I played this many matches. Actually, wait a minute. Wasn't it always playing this many matches? Couldn't you unlock a character by playing like 1,000 matches? And, wait, never mind. I think Mew2King Game Watch are like that, actually. But I think you had to do special stuff to unlock stages too. And I like that because I felt like I was like I had to earn my characters and earn my stages, and it felt better to feel like you earned it. That's just me. I didn't want to just be handed free wins. I wanted to do something.
Vamos a ver, Mewtwo está poco a poco cargando la bola, busca el Knight, no consigue conectar.
Yeah, I heard you can unlock every character by playing matches, but was that like that in 64 too? I know it wasn't Melee. Like 1,000 matches or 20 hours or something, you get game launched in Mewtwo and stuff, but there's other ways, I think. But in 64, I don't remember if it was like that. Like, I liked unlocking stuff in Smash 64. I knew that was going to happen, dude.
Golpea ahí el techo y pulsa el botón de escudo. Techear es pulsar el botón de escudo justo al darle a una pared y para todo la velocidad que llevases. A esta vez no techeado, pero parece que se ha salvado todavía.
A ver, ojo que ahora le toca a Zigotos techear. Luego consigue, no se vuelve a ir al modo central, va a conseguir otro backer.
Dude, all I have to do is tech here.
A estar techeando en esa parte de escenario todo el rato, ¿eh?
Sí, la verdad es que aquí hay una cueva para salvarse.
Board the platforms is so fun. Why would they take away board the platforms? Dude, taking away board the platforms was so dumb. That was one of the best features in Smash.
Hay unas especies de bloques de moneda gastados que se los ha fumado. Se los ha fumado, le ha hecho el backthrow y Mewtwo ha desaparecido. O sea,
que tenía ya 120 y pico % muy cerca de la Black Zone. Mewtwo que va cargando un poco la bola, pero tiene una vida entera de desventaja. El escudo.
Buena recuperación por parte de NSO. Ojo el escudo que se le ha convertido en la casita ahora mismo al pobre NSO. Tenemos ahí a Zigotos que está aguantando como puede la desventaja. Aunque bueno, si acaba la partida tal como está, sería victoria para NSO.
Alright, who would win if they had to actually fight, Mewtwo or Ness? I heard somebody told me Ness has a higher peak. I heard Ness is like stronger than Mewtwo at his peak. But then the movie Mewtwo just doesn't care about anything. He's just like, you can't hurt me at all. I just do this and make the world go around. But then again, Ness did like some universal stuff. Dude, why is Ness so strong? What's the Earthbound lore? Why is Ness so strong?
Sí, mucho ojo porque hay que otros intentan hacer la anulación en la cara de NSO. Recordamos que la anulación solamente te dejará en animación de aturdimiento en caso de que estés mirando. Pero ahí viene el Pick Starstorm que ha conseguido uno de los pocos que puede decir que ha sobrevivido a un Pick Starstorm. Ha conseguido sobrevivir, lo manda hacia atrás, golpea contra el techo, otra vez hacia adelante, todavía no va a morir. No hay un techo ahí que lo protege. Ha tequeado, ha conseguido tequear de nuevo. NSO, se ha visto la animación ahí en la lupita. Ojo, que ahora ahí viene el Picky Rocket, va a ser castigado con un upper. No va a conseguir acabar con el segundo stock de NSO.
Dude, Smash Meter's not going to be used. Dude, I tried playing Earthbound, like for the NES game. I tried playing like for an hour, and I just got so bored. I was like, this sucks. It was like the original Earthbound for NES. I was like, God, this is not fun. Whatever one was for NES, it just sucked.
Y aquí viene el backer. Zigotos ha conseguido tequear por los pelos de la parte baja. Aquí no ha conseguido tequear el único intento.
Ahora sí, ahora está ya muy cerca de la Blast Zone.
SNES is the only good one? Oh.
Tenía un solo intento, tenía un solo intento. Ha rebotado igual, pero tenía un solo intento.
That should have healed.
Creo que va a ser Zigotos el que va a estar huyendo de NSO. Pero ¿con qué ha pasado? Con que le ha dejado ya 64.
Dude, if I'm Mewtwo, if I'm Mewtwo right now, uh-oh. Oh my God, he ducked.
Podía ser la remontada de Zigotos, pero no ha conseguido clavárselo.
No ha conectado. No tiene tanto rango como en el más 4.
Vamos a ver ahí, manteniendo el equilibrio Mewtwo en el borde. Ahí tenemos la bola, le dan el escudo. Le pega el upper y lo mata hacia
Nice
arriba.
upper, confirmed broken. Kills at 170 on Mewtwo.
recordamos a todos los jugadores que en este torneo invitacional también existe una norma que es conocida como la norma.
Dude, I know what Mother is. I just haven't played the games. I know Ness is from the Mother series. And Earthbound and Mother series. That doesn't mean I've played the games though.
Demorando la partida, ambos jugadores quedarán descalificados.
Yeah, Mewtwo dashes fast. Mewtwo's really fast at dashing left and right. That's a big part of Mewtwo's game plan is gonna be around dashing, because that's one of his strengths. It's such a goofy stage.
Supongo que ahora no está el pez. En el agua esa no se puede nadar como se podría también en el escenario del Wind Waker. Creo que simplemente es un agujero donde no te ves cuando caes. Vamos a ver de momento la ventaja. Ahí se agarra.
Ness, why are you not healing? Okay. Mewtwo, you need to stop shooting that shadow ball.
Este quizá es de los peores escenarios para un torneo de estas características.
Good old camping.
Porque es fácil que se
They both have no reason to approach.
Because
then they're at a disadvantage, whoever does.
Pero bueno, se ha conseguido tapar. Ojo porque está ahí, le va a hacer un throw. Nada, consigue hacer solamente con el Nine, se escapa muy bien de la bola. Están ahora los dos en una posición muy peligrosa. Buen backer para salir de la presión que le estaba pegando Tigo Toast a Neso. Y volvemos otra vez a la posición neutral.
Buscaba el Fire Tigo Toast, no consigue conectarlo. Tiene ya la bola cargada al máximo. Uy, cuidado. Ahí tenemos el dive de Mewtwo. Vamos a ver, ahí lo manda.
I know, I'm not saying it's their fault. Dude, I'm making fun of the mode. Here's the thing, guys. If you're gonna have a stage like this, you should just have items. You know why? Because that's the only reason to approach and have control center stage. You're more likely to get items. Items actually balance these stages, as funny as that sounds.
Es por esto, chicos, que en la scene competitiva, en los torneos normalmente solemos banear escenarios porque queremos.
Yeah, I think every character can like mid-air charge. Like pretty much every character who has like a giant ball you can charge up. Like Mewtwo, Samus, Dark Samus. I think there's a few more actually. I don't remember. A lot of characters can charge up stuff now. Why don't you do 3 fairs? Why didn't Ness do 3 fairs? Uh-oh, is he gonna die? Lol. I saw that coming. Mewtwo died by like a pixel.
Pero es Neso el que tiene el smash final. Aquí pueden pasar locuras.
Vaya partida.
I like all the little special effects from the electricity and stuff. Mewtwo, I would have just chased him, dude. Like, whenever I see Ness off stage, I'm going down there. I'm downering him or something. Forward airing him, down airing him, something.
Tigo Toast lo intenta, pero Neson va campeando poco a poco en las plataformas. Ahí tenemos una verde Tigo Toast. Ahí el fire de Neson conecta. Le pega con el upper. Vamos a ver si le pega con el backer. Mientras intenta levantar en la plataforma.
Teleport away. You can't challenge that.
Neson, cuidado porque tiene.
Ha hecho air
Get bodied. Get Smash ultimate air dodge for over a second of lag. Get bodied by the new mechanics, dude. Dude, the funny thing is, if that was a normal stage, Mewtwo still can double jump and up B and recover. But since it was that little stage, it leads to death instantly.
Es una lástima que haya acabado así la partida. Lo siento que me estoy riendo, pero esa risa nerviosa.
Es que ha sido, bueno, no ha sido, digamos, lo más épico.
The neutral air dodge, hey, just so you guys understand, I checked Simon Belmont's air dodge lag. It looked like his melee air dodge had 16 frames of lag, and his brawl air dodge, or smash for air dodge, the neutral one, had about 10 frames of lag. So it's 10 versus 16. That's for Simon. But then Isabel did the melee air dodge and only had 11 frames of lag, which is like 5 less than Simon's. So I think it's going to vary on the character. So the 2 things to note. First off, it varies on the character. The lighter characters seem to lag less. And the other thing is that the melee air dodge is like 1.5 times laggier, at least. Something like that. I only tested Simon and Isabel, so I don't have an like advanced opinion, but that's some little random data for you. What? Check my phone? Why? What do you think? You can do whatever.
El juego de proyectiles por parte de Vilches está aguantando muy bien la presión que le intenta pegar Neson con su juego de grab. Está haciendo
Dude, I forget. Is Me Gunner good?
Gráficos de New Super Mario. Vamos a ver, porque ahora tiene 130 en stop, 92 Vilches. Vamos a ver si puede volver de eso.
Dude, is Me Gunner a good character?
Conseguía volver, pero ahí estaba el yo-yo de Nesson preparado. Qué bien lo ha jugado ahí Nesson, que ahora tiene la ventaja, 130%.
Dude, that charge shot had like no lag. Did you see that little projectile Me Gunner shot? This character has like no lag. Did you see that? He just shoots this shot and there's no lag.
Ahí va, lo hace. Es una lástima, esa bola le ha cargado el Smash final y quería insta-cargarla de nuevo.
I mean, are they different in this game? Because, you know, like having less landing lag can be huge. That can change an entire character's playstyle.
Y ha terminado gastándolo, mal gastándolo.
Es una lástima, esto es como cuando los jugadores hacen el Spanish Level 3.
Dude, what is this character, dude? I swear, the Mii's are like the character I know the least of. The Mii Gunner and Swordsman, I feel like I know the least about those characters. Because no one picks them, like, I never see these characters played. I forget they're in a game, but they're actually, like, kind of interesting in a way. It's just that no one wants to use a Mii, just for the fact that they're a Mii. So they just roll them out immediately.
Está jugando bastante bien ahora. Nesson, ahí pasa por encima. Muy bien. Cuidado con el smash final.
Can you dodge it all?
Evitando como puede. Vilches evita uno. Solo le ha dado uno.
The Final Smash version of Ness is so much better. The Final Smash kills like instantly.
Oh, muy buen parry por parte
Oh,
de
Ness did
Zelda,
accidental parry.
de Vilches que lo consigue castigar en
What I think of this, dude, I love Mario Maker. Mario Maker is the best game on Wii U.
Estallando así su segunda vida. Parece ser que ambos jugadores están leyéndose mutuamente.
Vamos a ver porque está Nesson a 95.
I noticed that they made the Mario Maker have different stages too.
Y ahí lo pega boca jarro.
Oh my god, Ness rolled behind him and it didn't do anything.
Se lo lleva. Igualada la partida.
Me vienen flashbacks de unas partidas anteriores donde un Ness hacía un roll detrás del smash final de Mi Gunner y aún así le golpeaba. Vemos ahí que está Vilches volviendo muy bien al escenario, aunque tenga un poquito más de porcentaje que su rival. Ambos jugadores por miedo hacen el spot dodge. Aquí viene el antro que no consigue combinarlo con ningún ataque. Vuelven los gráficos de Super Mario World y tenemos aquí, qué buena bola que ha conectado Vilches.
Tiene que ir con cuidado Vilches porque Nesson se le va a cargar antes del smash final. Va a tener que aguantar como pueda. Ahí le pega un buen backer.
Could the stage be legal? Wait a minute, actually, the stage isn't so bad. Is this literally all the stage is? Just this little one platform? But then there is that ramp on the lower left. Do you think that ramp could be really, like, broken? What do you think of the ramp on the left? Oh, he avoided everything. He avoided the whole Final Smash. The ramp on the right. Do you think that could be broken? Oh, it changes every time? Oh, it's random. 50 versions. Oh my god. That'd be such a hype counter pick. You don't know if you're getting a counter pick that helps you or not. Oh my god, dude, that would actually, I mean, that would actually be kind of a hype counter pick. Like, you counter pick the stage, but you don't know what you're getting. Oh, it has hazards too? Oh, you have to turn hazards off. That'd be kind of hype. I would counter pick this all the time, just to be funny.
Recordamos a la gente del stream que aunque salía el nick de Tigo Toast, estaba jugando Vilches, ¿de acuerdo? Estábamos por eso decíamos trato Vilches. Nosotros estábamos haciendo lo bien, único que no estaba.
There's 950 versions of this stage? Dude, I don't believe that. That's too many.
Y ya vienen aquí a uno de mis escenarios favoritos, se van a Lilac. Lilac, recordamos, tiene la mecánica de que se va girando de un lado hacia otro. A lo mejor...
No se gira.
Dude, I think this is my first time seeing Lucina in this game. I've seen Marth a lot. I mean, I know you could probably just guess what Lucina does, but I mean, still. I haven't actually seen the character played.
Bueno, en el anterior ocurrían auténticas locuras de gente atravesando el escenario. Gente que parecía que lo iba a coger y se iba debajo del Lilac. Buena presión por parte de Nesson con el pique y fire. Consigue hacer con M-Throw. Recupera el control del escenario. Vilches que intenta volver, que no le está dejando. Buena pi para ahora girar las zonas y puede ser que un F más sea capaz de matar a Nesson.
This guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Vale, parece que tenemos a Vilches ya 113%. Nesson a 68%. Buen fire por parte de Vilches. Vamos a ver si puede gimpear. Nesson vuelve muy bien con un fire también. Ahí tenemos el fuego. Se libra Vincent como puede, pero Nesson conecta ese golpe.
Oh yeah, Lilat doesn't tilt. Wait, so Lilat's a fine stage then, right?
Le rompe el escudo. Le rompe el escudo. Le pega un F más cargado al máximo. Se lo lleva. Escudo roto y F más cargado al máximo. Ahora Lucina es quien tiene el Smash final cargado.
Is it a bad stage?
Recordamos que no mata cero como el de
Should we
Mark.
keep this legal or banned?
Mata un poco más tarde. No sé exactamente a qué porcentaje. Tampoco sé si Vincent lo tiene presente.
Ojo que ambos jugadores tienen ahora.
Press B and win. Press B and win. Kill him at 0. Kill him at 0.
Es que no va a poder utilizar el rompe escudos porque significa que lanzaría su golpe crítico. Aquí viene el backer de Nesso haciendo ahí un control de
Kill at
escenario
0.
perfecto para él. Va a ser un F throw. No quiere estalear el back throw para conseguir matar.
Lucina, you're so stupid.
You're
You're actually stupid. He's actually an idiot. Dude, has he never seen Marvin Lucina's Final Smash in his life? In any Smash game, besides Melee. It kills at 0.
Al borde. De nuevo, vuelve a agarrar a Ness, lo manda hacia adelante. El Smash final de Ness sigue cargado, el de Vincent le falta un poquito.
I saw it kill at 20% in a free-for-all before, guys. I've literally seen the Final Smash in a free-for-all for Marth kill at 20%. I really doubt Lucina's is much different, or any different.
Ahí buscaba el counter, no ha conseguido clavarlo.
And it like it didn't just kill at 0. It literally exploded the person at 0. What? Counter didn't work. Dude, guys, have you seen Crom's counter? Crom's counter literally just I've seen Crom's counter. He countered someone, and then the sword swing right afterwards missed, and it happened multiple times. I've actually seen Crom's counter miss several times in videos. Like, Crom counters him with the down B, but then the sword swipe afterwards misses.
Y ahora el Smash final solamente tiene Vinces, el golpe crítico podría matarlo. Creo que va a porcentajes menores de 50, pero creo que mayores de 35.
No sé exactamente a qué porcentaje puede matarlo, pero ahora mismo está Vinces aguantando.
What are you doing?
Ahí lo falla. Tendrá que matarlo de la forma
Dude, he was obviously going to land on the platform.
Pero antes de hacerlo, a Nesson se le va a cargar el Smash final, así que va a tener complicado Vinces.
Thank you, Cadell, for the Twitch Prime sub.
Smash.
Oh my god, Lucina won after getting bodied all game. Lucina got bodied all game and just somehow won.
Eso no ha sido un espadazo. Le ha pegado un puñetazo, directamente. Ha hecho un maldito niño fuera. Madre mía,
I felt like the Lucina was just worse the most of the game, except the very end.
Con tensión, Dios mío, no me lo esperaba para nada, para nada.
Por favor.
Vilches que quiere cambiar de nuevo de personaje porque cree que...
I think Ness is better than Lucas, personally.
Va a pasarse a Daisy. Nesson va a volver a jugar con Ness, aunque está pensando si quiere cambiarse.
I think Lucina just got a rage F smash and Ness made a really bad decision. I don't know. Marth and K. Roll both look like characters I'm interested in. I think he changed to Daisy because he felt like dude. I think he probably felt that he only barely clutched out a win. Dude, I feel like the Lucina player must have changed characters because he probably felt like he was not going to win again. That's like the most logical reason.
A Nesson cuando esté cargándolo, ahora lo veremos y a ver si es así o no, o me estoy yo equivocando.
De momento la ventaja es para Nesson, 65 a 32%. Buen backer por parte de Nesson, librándose así de Daisy. Creo que...
Wait, is this winners finals? Does anyone know?
Pero Daisy ahora está...
Is this stage also random? This would be a cool stage if hazards off. Cause look at the platform layout. Wait. Do you think that's camp? Do you think that's a campy layout? Or no? You camp top platform? Oh yeah, you could probably camp top platform, right? I like to be open-minded, but yeah, there's probably a degenerate camping you can do. But if the layout's random, I don't know what to think.
Parece que prefiere esperarse. Gimpeando a Ness con los nabos. ¡Oh!
Oh, body. Smack.
¿Con qué le ha dado?
Ha habido un trade de Picky Rocket a Fire con el Fire de Pitcher.
Le ha dado con el Fire.
Sí, le ha dado
con el Fire y lo ha reventado. al cohete de Net. Estoy bastante
Dude, Daisy,
alucinado
if Daisy
del
or
fight.
Peach grab you,
Mira
you're
que
taking
chuta.
20 damage.
Vamos
If you're
a
at
ver.
mid-percent, you're taking 20 damage every time. The back air is
Está
guaranteed, just like
intentando
before,
ahora
it seems.
mismo
Just throw down throw
poco
back
a
air.
poco subirle porcentaje en Son para utilizar luego el smash final. El yo-yo que puede evitarlo bien con Daisy por arriba. Parece que todavía sobrevive.
How's stage selection first working? How's stage selection gonna work? Me and Zero are still trying to figure that out.
Por ahora se va a curar, primero va a optimizar el curarse, aquí viene, creo que le ha pegado con el...
Dude, I heard that after you charge the smash for like a second or two, it stops becoming stronger for the next few seconds.
Escenario. Ya está en Som, ahora en muy mala posición, aunque tiene el smash final cargado.
Parecía que me estaba cagando sin pilas en el micro, pero enseguida lo
I'm a
hemos
2K viewers? Holy crap.
79 a 109. Cuidado porque Ness tiene el smash final cargado, ese de smash de Daisy. Cuidado con el nabo, que puede hacer que Ness no pueda volver, va a conseguir volver. Y ahí le pega con el aéreo, consigue matar la vida, 2 vidas para Daisy, una para Ness, ventaja para Vinces.
More like Stinker. Yeah, at that point in time, I didn't know that Drag Race Castle wasn't a walk-off.
Se va a ver las caras contra Sefi, que está ahí esperando la gran final.
That's why I never expected my video to blow up as much as it did. Like we're obviously gonna make a second video in the future about the stages. This is just like an early video, kind of like how we did an early tier list. But then we're obviously gonna do it again later on when we get more information. So don't take the first one too seriously. It's just our current opinions based on what we currently know.
Atención, porque Nelson puede gastar el smash final en cualquier momento. Vinces va a intentar mantenerse bajo de porcentaje. Ahí lo agarra, lo manda hacia adelante. Va a intentar conectar.
False shock, amazing.
Ha fallado. Creo que le ha dado
Oh, dude, there's an invisible wall that goes straight under the stage that Ness's up B got hit by. I think Ness didn't know about it. There's like an invisible wall. It's basically like a square stage like this, and then the walls go straight down. I think he was touching the wall, so the up B just disappeared. Oh, wait, air dodge? Oh, never mind. But just so you know, what I said can happen too. I'll probably do ultimate. I don't know. All I know is right when ultimate comes out, I'm going to focus on that for many months. That's guaranteed. It's a definite guaranteed thing. Yeah, the thing is there's so many stages, dude. It's not obvious to like, it's so opinion based on like what the rules should be. There's certain obvious things like FD, Battlefield, etc. But then there's like a lot of opinion based things.
¿Por qué? Porque al ser doble eliminación, como habéis visto antes, Sefi ha sido el que ha eliminado a Vinces de la bracket de ganadores, por lo tanto él ya ha perdido una vez y si pierde esta partida habrá perdido 2 veces en el torneo. Por lo que
Oh, I love this stage. I love this stage, dude. This is such a nice looking stage. Every time I see this stage, I just think of Master Roshi's little island. Even though obviously Master Roshi's island is the house is in the middle of this, of the island, and here the house is at the back. It still reminds me of it. For Dragon Ball Z. I just always, I see the stage, I always think of that.
De Estrella Estéreo no es tan bueno como el de Zelda, que el de Zelda es increíblemente bueno.
Sí, bueno, a ver, no hemos visto un smash final colocado, por ejemplo, en el borde que podría generar ahí muchísima presión al rival, pero justo en este escenario el borde tampoco es que exista, ¿no? Entonces, vamos a ver, sobre todo...
I heard they're continuing the Dragon Ball Super manga at some point in November. I heard that. I don't know if it's true, so I read that somewhere.
A no ser que se haga alguna muerte como esta aquí en este borde. Viene un poquito más de presión por parte de Sefi a Vinces, haciendo lo que puede.
Rosa looks very similar. I heard Luma's less broken, but Luma comes back more often, 7 seconds instead of 13 or so. But Luma's not as powerful. So it's like a trade-off, consistency versus jank. I noticed a lot of the themes of Ultimate, they traded jank for consistency. Or I mean consistency for jank. Like, Lucario is more consistent, less jank. Rosa is more consistent but less jank. Like, a lot of consistency is improved. And the jank's been nerfed. That didn't kill? Well, that sucks for Daisy. But you guess Daisy should have charged that.
ocupar espacio y que la gente lo vea, que así todo el mundo
Sí,
sepa
la
cómo
verdad
se
es que no le ha
al final.
servido de mucho. Parece que el Luma no
I mean, to be fair, Daisy did not even charge it for a second.
La estrategia de Sefi, cambiarse a Estela y Destello para tener el Luma para golpear a Daisy cuando
Daisy definitely should charge
se
that.
duerma.
Es muy buen counter pick, pero hemos visto que si le consigue dormir y se pone detrás, va a ser igualmente posible.
Daisy
para
sure
él
how fair is no lag.
y matarle.
Vamos a ver, buen grab por parte de Daisy, manda a Sefi
Toad
por
just jump.
arriba.
Dude, when Daisy down throws, Toad
Otra
just
vez
jumps
el
on.
line, no consigue
Toad just jumps on him.
Entero solamente le pega en el escudo. 86 a 64. Ahí tenemos el smash de Daisy, que va a buscar con los nabos impedirle el regreso.
Yeah, you don't pick Rosa in a Final Smash meta.
Muy bien. Vilches,
Ojo que
perdemos
Rosa's
el
like
ojo.
a really bad Final
Hemos
Smash, I think,
vuelto.
right?
A veces tenemos algún fallito aquí, pero parece que no ha habido ningún más.
I wanna go inside that house.
86 a
I wonder what's in
77.
there.
Una vida más para Vilches. La barra smash un poquito más cargada para Sefi.
Luma's drowning.
Parece ser que
But it's
mientras
okay.
salga
It's a watertight
más,
Luma.
Ahí está Luma totalmente quieta y puede ir
So the
caer
watertight
fuera del
Luma can
escenario.
swim.
Parece que Sepi acaba de castigar
I'm
muy
lying,
bien
don't believe
ese-
me.
ese landeo
I
por
don't want
parte de
spread
Vilches.
misinformation.
Vilches tenía problemas para volver al escenario, pero finalmente lo ha conseguido. Ahora le pega un buen dash attack.
You know what I like to do is Almar.
Y está 135 la ventaja de Vilches.
I like to pick Almar
Considerable,
in Smash,
buen
and I like
smash
to
por parte de Sefi, que
take a
tiene
bunch of
ahora el
Pikmin,
smash final.
and I like to throw all of the Pikmin that aren't blue in the water,
Ahora mismo
and then I take the blue
Sandy,
Pikmin and I throw them off a cliff,
supongo que porque no hay raids en juego para
and that makes me happy.
Vilches, está en una posición muy nefasta, la consigue esquivar
I've done
muy
that.
bien,
I'm not
aunque
joking.
Luma no ha sido tan afortunada. Y viene el back throw, le está tirando nabos arriba para que no pueda recuperarse por arriba. Sefi que está intentando volver como puede, consigue esquivar muy
I
bien
hate
el
Omar.
fire y consigue ganar él ahora la situación de ventaja.
Cuidado ahí, tenemos el smash final.
Get him, Final Smash.
de Sefi, parece
Uh-oh.
que está
Can she
evitando
avoid the Final
bastante
Smash? Oh, the
bien.
Final Smash
Sefi,
didn't do
y se le
anything.
carga el smash final a él. Vamos a ver si lo va a usar. Ahí lo tenemos. Oh, se cae hacia abajo, se muere directamente. Ah, no.
No, se
vale,
ha vuelto a dormir.
Era el Luma.
Se ha caído.
Oh, that
No,
almost-
ha
he almost
pasado.
lived.
Se ha dormido, ha caído en el agua le ha despertado, ha salido del agua por miedo y se ha vuelto a dormir. ¡Qué locura de Smash final!
Este hará algo que no había visto yo todavía. Se ha dormido 2 veces con la misma nana. Y de momento, la ventaja considerable para Vilches. Parece un muro bastante imposible de remontar. Para
Dude, that's what Almar does in his games anyway.
Los finales son una locura,
Almar's like, I don't want to die.
locura.
I'm gonna sacrifice all you minions so I can live.
En la piscina,
Think about it.
están los dos jugando
That's what he's doing,
la parte acuática de este escenario, la parte
I'm just
derecha,
doing what he does in the
parece que
game.
está en problemas, pero los dos
except for no
Smash
reason.
que colisionan y viene el back throw por parte de Sefi sacando a Vilches, dejándole en mala posición, puede ser que pierda el stock, ese Downer intentando ahí metiéndole un spike a Vilches que no entra, consigue la sweet spot en diferente, ahí viene
I was
el
saying
dash
you
attack,
should
lo va
look to
a dejar.
Almar as a model for how to live your life. No!
Él va- puede ser que el fight
No.
que ahí venía, se ha cortado Luma, hubiera acabado con la vida de Sefi.
ahí tenemos
Uh-oh, the final smash. Can Daisy avoid it?
Le pega un fire.
Ah, the final smash. That's the worst move ever. This is worse than a regular attack.
Y ahora es Daisy que tiene el final. Lo va a lanzar.
I've never seen that final smash ever do anything. I don't think I've ever seen that final smash do anything.
Para evitar dormirse.
Está ahora mismo Sefi estando ese ataque, justo cae y tira el smash final. Solo por si acaso tenemos a Daisy saludando al público después de ganar la partida.
Efectivamente, le ha funcionado muy bien la partida. Ahora Vilches. Creo que Sefi va a cambiar de personaje, no estoy seguro. Lo veremos enseguida. Creo que los smashes finales están siendo muy determinantes.
Dude, final smashes are actually super unbalanced.
No vamos a engañar a nadie. No
Is this
está
like
bueno.
game 4 or 5 or
El
something?
final de Rosalina, si te
Is
enganchas,
this game
capaz
5 or
de
something?
estallarte a un por
I don't even
debajo,
remember.
como podéis ver,
There's been a lot of games these guys played.
que esté la
It's probably
tecnología
4 or 5.
dentro del smash final porque tiene
I wasn't
que
counting.
primero dejar la estrella y después ir a por ti y cogerte, que tú en un escenario como
Claro.
se podía subir fácilmente. Aquí sí que
We're
puede
back
ser
to
más
Zelda.
peligroso, porque aquí a lo mejor lo puede dejar por la parte baja del escenario o justo en el medio que vaya creciendo, que a lo mejor puede ocupar todo el escenario.
Sí, aquí sería más peligroso.
This stage used to be legal in
Ah,
Smash
justo
64.
cuando digo Rosalina, quiero decir
I used to
Estela,
play
pero
this stage a
me
lot. Oh my god, the platforms don't
inglés
move.
el nombre español del personaje. Buen jump attack por parte de Sefi, de
Oh my
momento
god,
ventaja
hazardless is worse than
considerable,
with hazards.
100% de
Dude,
ventaja
this
para
stage is
Sefi.
ultra campy with
Lo utiliza
the
para
platforms not
poco a
moving
poco
at
con
that
los
height.
proyectiles.
All you have to do is jump on them.
Daisy.
Vemos por ahora que está intentando
Actually,
jugar
hazardless is worse than dude. The normal version is more fair. Because this one you could just camp the top the whole time. Some characters can probably do it. How's Little Mac gonna ever win here? What is Little Mac gonna do here?
Le conviene siempre intentar eliminar a Sefi antes de que cargue la vida Ahí la barra del Smash final. Que viene ahí gimpeando con el Nair y el Dash Attack. Parece que todavía sobrevive Sefi. Vamos a ver cómo vuelve. No puede Vilches librarse de quitarle el borde. Buena más por parte de Sefi, que se lleva el primer stock de Vilches.
Vemos que
I'm inspired to pick Jigglypuff and use my double jump for 6 minutes. And pick this stage if it's legal. I'm just kidding.
Vamos a ver.
I would just do it to prove a point.
Vamos a ver si Sefi puede volver. Vuelve tranquilamente. Vamos a ver si decide gastar el Smash final. Sí, lo gasta antes de
Uh-oh,
que pueda
is
hacerlo
Zelda
Sefi.
gonna, is Peach gonna heal herself while Zelda dies?
Ahí va a cargar el palo de golf. Se lo lleva por delante. Y vuelve a curarse 0%.
Mírala, igual a 2. Tenía una desventaja abismal. Sefi, Vilches, perdón, hace el final smash. Se consigue llevar a Sefi asegurando la baja porque estaba totalmente dormido. Y encima se consigue curar y ahora la ventaja es para Vilches, lo que hace un smash final. Madre mía.
Come on, I'm hiccuping.
Son
Make me
súper
stop.
determinantes los smashes finales.
Don't fix it.
Especialmente los de estos dos personajes. Sefi necesita subir el porcentaje de Vilches un poco más.
Is Zelda gonna press B and win?
Ese Namo que no conecta, vamos a ver, sube con la patada, no consigue conectar. El grab tampoco, el tilt sí conecta, 27% ya. Le falta un poquito para que el smash final de Zelda pueda ser letal.
Está ahora haciendo muy buena presión. Vilches ahí fuera del escenario, ahora va a estar obligado a gastar salto con el API a la vez. Pero llega muy bien Sefi compacto, consigue hacer el dash attack.
Is the stream lagging? No.
Fuera,
That's as far as I know.
No, le desafía, me salía la palabra, perdón, con el upper. Ojo que aquí viene el más final, lo va a enganchar. Esta vida
Explode!
se va a hacer estúpida. Me he quedado atrapado, con
La
el-
verdad es que es peligrosísimo, la que está de 50-60%. El smash final de Zelda ya te destruye completamente.
Justo decimos eso, ahí está el dash attack de Vilches acabando con
Just stop hiccuping. Oh, thank you, Hero. I actually didn't know how to stop hiccuping, but when you told me, just stop. Actually, what your tip didn't work.
Cuidado porque tiene Vilches ya el smash final cargado. Vamos a ver si lo va a lanzar pronto o tarde.
Me hace mucha gracia. Me hace mucha gracia cómo suena el jab
Daisy,
attack
press
de
B. Press B. Daisy, press B. Daisy, press B. Daisy, press B. You can heal.
Conservar el smash final de momento.
Daisy probably wants to wait till it kills.
Buen fire por
Oh wait, I understand why I didn't press B.
Lo duerme fuera del escenario.
Oh what? Did you see that?
Ahí está.
Zelda bounced up.
Cargarle el palo de golf. Se ha equivocado, tenía que cargarle la a ella.
No, I understand why Daisy was holding it actually. Daisy probably was like, I don't want Zelda to get a final smash, and he killed me.
Ahora vemos a Vilches.
Because this comeback factor, you have to factor that in. The risk reward.
Está ahí el V smash.
Like,
Madre
it was
mía.
possible Zelda could like, get a final smash from taking damage, and then just come back and win. Dude, how long is this set? Is this game 5 or something? Or is it a reset? What's going on? They've been playing like, these guys have been playing for years.
En este segundo set, quien gane va a ser el campeón del torneo.
Ahí va otra vez el apretón de manos para este segundo
La cosa
set.
está
Vamos el
bastante
loser.
emocionante.
So that was game 2?
Sí.
Oh, dang.
Y aquí viene el ayuntamiento de New Donk City.
New Donk City es un mapa precioso. Vamos a ver cómo sube la plataforma. Tiene ligeras transformaciones. En esta transformación es su destino final, pero enseguida se pone aquí y es una transformación un poco más alargada con dos plataformas, bastante neutral.
Was anyone else besides me nerdy enough to get all 999 moons? The legit way in Odyssey.
Pero aún así, no me sale la palabra.
Sí, un badén, un pequeño badén.
Un pequeño badén, exactamente.
Hay un pequeño badén en el escenario que puede entorpecer algunos movimientos, a lo mejor como...
It was not worth it. I don't
el
recommend it.
espectro de Zelda, pero no creo que lo pare en seco, sino que a lo mejor le hace reducir, entre comillas, el rango, porque tiene que hacer esa semicircunferencia que tiene el escenario. Ahora vemos a Sefi que se protege con el espectro para tirar algún fuego de Dean. Pero vamos, que el porcentaje es prácticamente igual.
Dude, I swear to God, can every stage stop being Battlefield?
Cuidado con el espectro. 95% ya.
The good thing about this is you can just pick what background you want.
Significa que su barra Smash también está más cargada.
Since every stage is Battlefield, I feel like Battlefield should only count like once. But then there's so many melee stages that are similar anyway, like Yoshi's Story and Fountain of Dreams.
La verdad, estoy aguantando. Tenemos un gran grab por parte de Vince, lo deja fuera del escenario. está en la plataforma que le ayuda dejando ahí que cargue un poquito el down smash. Aquí va el back throw que se va a llevar el primer stock. Ahora sí, Vilches tiene ventaja directamente del stock.
Dude, the stages are going to be such a big thing in this game.
Ahora llevándose el segundo stock. Ahora tenemos otra vez la partida igualadísima. Dios, el tap attack en la pared de Sefi.
Mucho ojo porque ahora venimos otra vez. Otra transformación de escenario, se convierte solamente en destino final por unos momentos porque ella mismo va a aterrizar. Luego que está yendo, tenemos ahora como una especie de destino final más cortito con dos plataformas a los lados.
Cuidado porque Sefi está subiendo poco a poco porcentaje. Va, si carga el smash, tiene el smash final cargado. Si Vilches llega al 50%, va a poder intentar matarlo con esto.
No.
Sefi que casi se cae, ha conseguido volver. 42% ya para Vilches. Tiene el smash final casi listo.
Muy buen castigo por parte de Sefi, ha visto la pinta direccional
que ha hecho Vilches.
esto va a ser
Press the B button. Explode. Oh, no death. That didn't kill. And now, wait, could Daisy even kill at 60? Daisy, you're so Daisy. Are you kidding me?
Qué fallo por parte de ambos.
You're kidding.
Vilches no ha
You're
cargado
kidding
el
me.
smash a suficiente rango, suficientemente cerca. Sefi por su parte se ha quedado a un 1% de conectar el smash final de Zelda completo. Tiene que estar a 100 antes del último golpe del smash final para que elimine una vida automáticamente.
Oh, you only need 1% to kill? That sucks. If I was Zelda, I'd be mad.
Y ahora tenemos a Vilches otra vez con la ventaja del stock.
Atención ahora porque esto puede ser determinante. La ventaja de un stock hace
Dude,
que
I need to look
la
into
barra
all
de
the
Vilches
stages,
se puede ir
Teddy.
cargando poco a poco, un poco más rápido que la de Sefi. Sefi de momento tiene más barra que Vilches.
There's so many stages now, dude. It's so hard.
Madre mía, el Fire aquí viene con la asistencia. Podría haber incluso intentado quedarse con Sefi agarrado y bajarlo. A ver si se morían los dos en el escenario. Dará mucho cuidado porque vemos que estas plataformas tienen tan soporte para agarrarse. Está Sefi siendo presionado por Vilches, no quiere que vuelva al escenario en el momento que el
Greg, this is grand finals.
que aquí viene. Sefi tiene que correr, pues no, porque el escenario justo está debajo de las plataformas también.
El smash de Vilches. Ahora Sefi tiene el smash final que lo puede usar en cualquier momento para terminar la vida de Vilches, pero le interesa también guardárselo para la siguiente. Así que vamos a ver qué decide hacer Sefi. Parece que va a decidir de momento no gastarlo, a ver si puede hacerse con el stock de Vilches directamente.
Buen ataque, pilla ahí a Sefi con la guardia baja. Ojo porque Sefi probablemente se come un fire, se come un throw medianamente potente en cualquier ataque. Esto va a ser un F throw, no va a conseguir matar todavía.
Yeah, walk-offs are pretty bad.
Porque flota muy bien, bien esquivado el upper de Zelda, es súper potente.
There's a point when I didn't mind walk-offs, but I learned the hard way that
Y ojo
it's
porque
bad.
Vilches se encuentra ahora en una posición de que no puede recibir más de un 48% más o menos.
Sí, cuidado.
Alright, so just give him the 50 real quick and then
El
press B.
porcentaje es suficiente. Mientras tanto, Vilches puede intentar conectar el golpe de KO.
If Zelda
Se haría con la
gets him to
partida.
50,
Lo vemos.
it's over.
Ahí
Oh,
tenemos el
never mind.
backer. Se lo lleva Vilches. Ha ganado el primer combate.
Is that it?
Ojo que tenemos a Vilches ahora en punto
Nope,
de
not it
torneo,
yet.
que se va a llevar el Invitational.
Is this still
Y va a
sitting
ser la
down?
segunda vez en un Invitational que vemos a alguien que llega a Grand Finals por losers y consigue llevarse el torneo.
Fíjate que había mucha tensión ahí porque Sefi tenía el smash final cargado. Tenía que subir a Daisy, creo que a 52%.
That was the reset.
53, no sé exactamente el número
Oh,
todavía.
I lost track, dude.
55.
These guys just been playing forever.
Y mientras tanto, Vilches tenía que ir con mucho cuidado e intentar conectar el golpe de KO.
It's 1-0.
Estamos en Ciudad
Okay.
Azafrán de Pokémon rojo. Rojo, azul, verde. Amarillo también. Y
This looks so
probablemente
old
Ciudad
school,
Azafrán va a
the
estar también
graphics.
el Let's Go Eevee y Let's Go Pikachu, si no me equivoco.
Sí, porque volvemos a canto con Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. Pero bueno, volvemos a la partida. Buena Lightning Kick conectada por Sefi, subiendo a Vilches a 64%, igual que con este jab. Ahora hemos tenido un poquito de ventaja. Buen F smash ahí, sin miedo alguno a la acción de Sefi.
I love this stage. I played this stage so much as a kid.
Por ahora Zelda tira un poquito más de fuego de Edin. No
I think it's one of my
quiere
favorite
Vilches,
stages.
Tiene miedo a lo que viene siendo sus combinaciones de ataques de Down Era Fires.
Vamos a ver, 77 a 84%.
No, I don't.
Vilches
Burn
le
out.
pega
Burnt
con
out.
Fire
I only
a
know
Sefi,
English.
se lo dan el escudo. El espectro que está allá abajo parece... ¡Oh, qué buena patada eléctrica por parte de Sefi! Llevándose el primer stock de Vilches relativamente pronto en la partida.
Aquí viene, pero rápidamente llega. Ahora está presionando Vilches a Sefi. Está pisando el escenario, pero Sefi corriendo, se quiere ir al centro. Tiene una Lightning Kick que no conecta con la parte fuerte. Vemos ahí cómo está haciendo el mutilla para el escudo, lo mantiene todo lo que puede, pero no ha conseguido castigarlo.
Deji should have fair is no lag.
Para pillar a Sefi con la guardia baja. Se viene ahora, está
I think that's important.
intentando hacer todo lo que puede. Vilches para matar a Sefi antes
So
de que se le cargue el smash.
Daisy is going to have a good fair.
Ahí buscando
Peach
que
will
la
play
agarre, lo
too.
consigue. Manda a Sefi contra la pared, que no se echea, pero le pone en mejor posición.
Could
Porque ahora puede
probably
cambiar
spam fair
desde
more than usual.
plataforma de ahí, ese helicóptero de plataforma. Cuidado porque tiene el más final cargado, ambos de ellos. Vamos a ver cuál de los dos decide gastar los dinero. Daisy parece que lo usa. Sefi se duerme. Daisy se cura. Le carga el palo de golf. Y se lleva el primer stop de Sefi.
Mucha gente a lo mejor puede pensar que se podía haber guardado el smash final para la siguiente vida, pero no, ha sido muy inteligente porque al matar a Sefi con el smash final cargado le acaba de quitar la mitad de la barra y aparte se ha curado también, así que acaba de dejar la partida prácticamente igualada.
Any bombs or
Pero bueno,
Stitch?
Sefi está
Oh,
devolviendo el porcentaje que se ha curado
does
una
Daisy
vez
get
más.
different turn? What is Daisy's differences in turnips? What's the pros and cons of Peach and Daisy of turnips?
Cargado. El smash final de Zelda, que hemos visto ya que da muchísimo miedo. Vuelve con el parasol.
Ojo que la teletrampa, ahora Sefi no tiene vulnerabilidad, pero ha conseguido castigarlo. Vilches con un ataque medianamente
Easy
potente.
turnips,
Sefi que
bounce.
está ahora con el smash final preparadito para romper
Oh,
esto que a Vilches
that's
le mete
really
el
good.
dive flojo.
Oh, Daisy
No va a
pulls him
volver,
faster and it
es más
bounces.
que suficiente.
Sefi ha querido esperar el smash final, intentar matar a Vilches antes, ha conseguido mandarlo al pozo entre los dos edificios.
So Daisy's probably has better turnips.
Que subiese. Y ahora Sefi tiene el smash final cargado.
They both pull faster.
Sefi sin que le suba más de 50%. ¡Oh! ¡Uf! Se ha salvado. Se ha salvado Sefi, ha estado a punto de matarlo ahí con un dive, se ha ido para abajo, pero la recuperación de Zelda es bastante vertical. Ahí tenemos el más final, no lo va a matar, pero le va a subir muchísimo porcentaje.
Ha subido a 59%.
Cuidado
creo
porque
que
Vilches tiene ahora el más final cargado.
y seguramente no va a dudar en utilizarlo para volver a igualar la partida. Porque creo que se va a curar todo lo que tiene y aparte va a dormir a Sefi. No lo va a tirar todavía. Parece ser que quiere esperar un poco más. Ahora sí, lo va a dormir a 146, se va a subir. Mira, Stella ahí dormidita. Ahí se viene, se va a curar.
Vamos a ver si va a curar otra vez con las dos margaritas del suelo. La partida
Dude,
igualadísima de nuevo.
Final Smash is not legal in tournament,
Cuidado
dude.
porque la barra de Sefi está un
Side
poco más
event at
cargada.
most.
Quien cargue primero el
For
más
fun.
final puede ser determinante para determinar el ganador de la partida. Buen smash por parte de Sefi, digo de Vilches. Ya nos
No,
ponemos
Zelda's
nerviosos,
Final
nos ponemos
Smash, if you're
nerviosos
like
en
above
esta partida.
50%
Muy
or
buen
like
pivot
100,
grab que ha conseguido
100% after hit,
el aldeo
something
de
like that,
Sefi.
then it
Ojo
just
que está
kills you
aquí
instantly. It
usando
just
en la
explodes you
parte
and you can't
de la
avoid it.
pared. Y esto puede ser nefasto como te consigan conectar un golpe fuerte que te envías de arriba, como por ejemplo son los dos smashes de estas dos princesas. Aquí se viene Sefi, Sefi huyendo de la presión que le está haciendo Daisy. Buen dash attack, pero no consigue castigarlo, estaba girado. El jab que se sale. Muy bien hecho por parte de Sefi, ese grab lo va a dejar en backthrow, está a puntito de tener en el más final cargado. Buena pinta para recuperar el stage control.
Thank you, Doji, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Remember that Twitch Prime does not auto-renew. You have to do it every 30
Vilches
days.
está un poco más lejos.
Something to keep in
Tiene muy
mind. But yeah,
difícil
thanks very
para
much.
remontar, porque si le pega demasiado a Sefi le va a cargar la bala.
And thank you, Suppository Fist, for the Twitch Prime sub.
Buena smash por parte de Sefi. Se lleva el último stock de Vilches. 1-1. Vamos a la
Oh, and
partida
thank you,
final del
Morton.
torneo.
I saw it for the Twitch Prime sub.
Tienen que estar experimentando estos jugadores una presión enorme ahora mismo. Todo el mundo que está aquí mirando, toda la gente que estés aquí en YouTube viéndonos. Vamos a ver quién creéis que va a ganar, dejadlo en el chat, que lo vayamos a ver después
Yo
cuando
estoy ahora súper nervioso, lo estoy notando aquí, porque la verdad es que hay una tensión muy fuerte y estamos en la última partida. Vamos a ver qué
And thank you,
escenario.
DigDug90, for
Vilches
the Twitch Prime
vuelve
sub.
con Daisy.
Tengo un pedazo de
Feedback reglamentario. Y
Dude.
vamos
Guys, these guys are trying to win. They're using their
Ah,
characters
Mario Kart.
that they're the best with.
un escenario bastante neutral por lo que parece.
Thank you, Yaldo
Bueno, es neutral
Bayoth,
hasta
for the,
aquí.
no,
for the
se
resub.
transforma.
More
Se
sub
va
noises.
transformando y
Lol.
aparecerá el techo, el maldito techo y la maldita pared que puede salvar o incluso puede fastidiar mucho a los jugadores que estén a punto de salir del escenario. Vemos ahora que Sefi ha conectado. Sefi está
Has
empezando
this,
mucho a
has this
partir,
stage
¿no?
been updated in
Un
graphics
poquito
from
a
Wii U?
Más o menos 60.
It looks pretty nice, but I don't know if it's been changed.
La partida, Tiene Vilches
Oh, thank you,
34%,
Soy, for the gifted
Sefi
sub
ya
to
en
Cooper
0%
Jones, too.
todavía. Ahora están los combos de Vilches empezando
Every
a
stage has?
remontar. Ahí, ahora lo manda hacia adelante. Busca el tap attack. Fire, quiero decir, el tap attack de Sefi sí conecta. Cuidado con el fuego de Dean.
Thank you, Witty287 for the Twitch Prime sub.
Ha intentado leer a lo mejor un rol que iba a hacer ahí Vilches, pero no lo ha hecho. Vilches ha mantenido el escudo muy bien. Ojo que no sé si va a llegar
Está
después
muy
de
abajo.
esto. No.
No va a llegar. Qué lástima. Va a perder la primera vida. Vamos a ver si hay alguna transformación que le pueda salvar. Parece que no.
Ha hecho bien en esperar porque a lo mejor aparecía algo así y le salvaba, pero no ha sido porque justamente esto.
Thank
no
you,
tiene
Purplefish08
puede
for the Twitch
volver
Prime sub.
desde cualquier punto de la,
I'm
de
gaining a
normal
lot.
para
It's
morir
more than I've ever got.
mapa.
Like
Se viene aquí.
usually.
Está Vilches haciendo la presión a Sefi, sabe que
Thank
está
you,
muy cerca de la
TurtleBro6 for the sub.
derecha. Ojo que esto puede ser un castigo fuerte.
Just a reminder, anyone who subs with Twitch Prime, it does not auto-renew, so you have to renew it manually every 30 days. A lot of people don't know about that and or forget, so I'm just letting you all know. But yeah, thanks for the support, guys. I don't think Kron will be bottom tier. I think he'll be fine. Like, his recovery sucks, but that's like the only thing about him that's bad. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that's not a big deal. That is a big deal, but I wouldn't go as far as to say bottom tier because of that. It's going to matter a lot, but it's not enough to be bottom tier.
Vamos a ver porque baja. Cuidado en el espectro. Le carga el smash. Le carga el smash final a Daisy. Vamos a ver si lo quiere gastar inmediatamente.
Supposedly, Daisy has it's faster. Daisy's faster than Peach, and Peach has more range and power. Also, Daisy, I think, has terms that bounce or something, and they both pull terms faster. I haven't confirmed this personally, but this is what I've been told from many other sources. So. Thank you, Mop Stort, for the Twitch Prime sub. Any characters I don't think are very good in Ultimate. I don't think Ridley's as good as he should be. Samus and Dark Samus are because losing dash attack is pretty bad. Dr. Mario, I didn't think needs to get buffed more. Bowser Jr. got nerfed when he shouldn't have been. There's a few more, I just don't remember off the top of my head. Thank you, Jetka, for the resub for 3 months.
Diría que sí, si no se vuelve a quedar como antes a 99,7%, yo creo que sería suficiente ya para matar. Ahora sí, de sobras, Sefi lo sabe, va a ir a perseguirle y en el momento que toque el
Thank you, A-Panda2 for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Yeah, Bowser Jr. got nerfed, right?
Ocurre esto.
Making me people dizzy. Dude, every single day in my chat, people are like, what's wrong with you? Why are you rocking? I'm like, I can't not do it. I can't not rock. Oh, some people said Bowser Jr. got buffed. Okay, I think Bowser Jr. The fact that it's debatable if he got nerfed or buffed is bad, because he should be buffed a lot, probably. Thank you, Swoley, for the gifted sub to Crozer. Yeah, I don't know if Bowser Jr. even, like, this is just from, like, a thread I found online. We don't even know if we're all basing the Bowser Jr. thing off of that. So it might not even be much of anything. Like, it could actually just be, like, nothing. This is what was reported by literally one guy, and that's it. Thank you, Toph. Has firm buttocks for this sub. And thank you, Johnny Seabad, for the sub. Thoughts on Plant? Looks mad hype. Can't wait to use Plant. Dude, I was so hyped when the Piranha Plant came out, and then I saw YouTube and everyone downvoted it. And I was like, dude, are you kidding me? I get y'all mad, but it's a funny character. Who cares? The new Fountain of Dreams is godlike. So is gonna tech. That was so easy to understand. Oh, are you gonna die? You're gonna explode? Oh, 90. Incineroar is basically trying to figure out how to abuse revenge and counter. You want to just make sure revenge is abused, I think. That's your most important move, I think. Probably. Besides like forward and upper and stuff, and your grabs. Thank you, Swoley, for the 2 month for the tier 2 sub. Thank you very much, Swoley. Daisy wins. Oh my god, I just realized they are commentating right behind the players. That'd be really annoying.
que acabamos de tener con estos dos jugadorazos.
Ha sido increíble. No os vayáis, no os vayáis.
Vayáis. Vamos allá a cortar. Seguramente esto ya será al final. Estoy antes de nada. Déjame felicitar.
Guys, I'm gonna put a lot of content on YouTube, so if you don't already follow, please follow youtube.com/MVGLeague, as well as youtube.com/RealMew2King, because I am going to use both of those YouTube channels a lot moving forward. So if you all could take about like 5 seconds and subscribe to those channels, that'd be great. Yeah, subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe means to follow.
Madre mía.
So follow on YouTube means subscribe. But yeah.
Con esta bonita imagen de nuestro campeón, nuestro subcampeón de este invitacional aquí en la Barcelona King Four.
Also, guys, there's going to be a big event in Florida on January 5th and 6th called MVG Smash Conference United. So if you all could consider going to that or look into it, that'd be great. It's smash.gg/SC United. So it's smash.gg/SC United. And since I didn't watch the whole thing, I'm gonna go back and watch this part because I didn't actually get to see the Isabelle versus Ness and the Zelda versus Mewtwo in the beginning. So I'm gonna watch this real quick. Alright. Yeah, that was Grants.
Básica es bastante neutral. Cuidado porque a veces se transforma, aunque no sabemos seguro si lo va a hacer en este caso, porque
Thoughts on the Belmonts? They look really good except the recovery. So the recovery might make them not like they look amazing outside of recovery. Like the range is good. They have pretty decent power. But they're not gonna get. But I feel like they're gonna get gimped too. But yeah, I definitely feel like they're gonna be one of the better characters, in my opinion. Somebody told me Isabelle can short hop double nair. I don't know if it's true. I also heard Isabelle can short hop nair in Waveland. So that's worth looking into. That may or may not be important. I don't know yet. It could just be nothing too. Nobody knows the confirmed differences of Simon and Richter. Apparently they have a different jab. According to what I saw, it looked like Simon's forward roll is 2 frames slower. Going by the way they look, I would assume Simon's stronger and probably has like range and power or something. Or Richter probably has speed, but I'm just guessing. Just based on the way they look. As far as what's confirmed, it's not really that obvious. Yeah, I think Smash meter is going to be pretty much the side event. Yeah, Ness's down smash is going to be ridiculous for edge guarding certain characters in ledge trapping. Isabelle's stop sign is the up smash. Paraflash, I know about that. You think Incineroar's recovery is worse than Simon's? But if Incineroar has good DI and then DI goes upwards, if Incineroar doesn't get hit at like a low angle, he can use his up B and then he can act again from really high up. So I feel like maybe depends on the move that hits him. Like if you get hit for a move that sends you like sideways, then yeah, Incineroar's gonna get bodied. But if you get hit like upwards and you can't give him sideways, then he might be living still. But yeah, I feel like Incineroar is gonna be like a doubles character. Like he's gonna excel at doubles because of the revenge move. I feel like revenge might be really important in doubles. It is a really nice looking beach. Like, I want to go here on vacation. I want to visit this island. Looks very peaceful. Doesn't this look like a nice place to visit?
Tiene pinta que va a ser una buena herramienta para enganchar los normal get-ups de los contrincantes. Por ahora vemos a Vinces que hace un poquito de presión en el escudo con el
Wait, Potato, you're joking. I don't have 800 subs. I doubt I have. Dude, you mean 600? I only had like 450 like a few days ago. Oh, thank you, SnailCon, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. For those that don't know, I'm going to be streaming and doing YouTube content a lot for Smash Ultimate. So if you want to stay up to date on Ultimate, information, entertainment, opinions, just everything and anything Ultimate, make sure you follow and subscribe to my YouTube and Twitch, because I will be doing those very often, especially moving forward. Thank you, all new Edge, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. And I'll mention again, anyone who subs with Twitch Prime, just remember, it does not auto-renew. You have to do it every single 30 days. Oh, what's up, Zero? I don't know if I like Isabella Villager better. In my opinion, I think Isabella is going to be like a campier one. And the reason I think that is because Ness has the Lloyd Rocket, right? Which is really good for approaching. Ness also has a faster Nair, frame 3 instead of frame 5. Isabella's Nair is frame 5. Ness's Nair is frame 3. So Ness also has a better jab. They both have like a frame 3 jab, but Ness's does a lot more damage and better follow-ups. So Ness is definitely better up close and better at approaching. However, Isabella can be good for like camping. Like, Isabella can plan a down B, and then she can hide behind the down B, which we use for ledge trap. Oh, we got Plup and Zero here. What's up? Guys, you should just both just come over my house. Just come over now. Does Isabel pull 2 turnips on Dare and upper? Yes. So someone told me that the Dare always spikes. So I don't know which one's going to be better. Oh, thank you, Quen, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. I don't know all Isabel's throws yet. I know one of the fishing rod attacks is the fishing rod. You can actually shield it though. No. I watched Grand Finals. I missed these matches, so I'm going back to the matches we missed before the stream, since people didn't get to see it. Oh, Luma respawns in 11 seconds in a 1v1 and 7 in a free-for-all? That's very interesting. Fishing rod is her side B. Thank you, ABG05, for this sub. Thank you very much. No, there's no L canceling, but you always have a low landing lag. Like, for example, if a move normally had 16 frames landing lag, it now has 10 on average. It obviously varies by the move a lot, but on average, it's about like 1.5 times faster. In addition to that, the average shield grab is slower, and there's more shield stun from moves. So when factoring all these things in, doing an area on shield, especially if it's spaced, is now much safer than before, which means offense is better compared to Smash 4 by a lot.
Va a seguir teniendo esas paredes y esos suelos que te van a ver, pero madre mía, de mientras el fire que ha metido en el zone no va a conseguir volver porque el cambio de escenario.
Dude, nobody ever talks about the Mews. They're like the 3 characters that are just like overlooked. Like, what if they're amazing? Nobody's ever gonna know, because all the top players just, almost every player actually just ignores them, because they're just like, oh, it's a me. Who cares? You never know. The characters that are always gonna be overlooked is Wii Fit and the Mews. I understand why, but just some random thoughts. I don't know. Oh yeah, this Port Town, dude. I remember this stage because this is what I spent 3 days coming up with my top speed list for F-Zero GX. I figured out the speed of every single car, down to the exact number. There's even a time I bought a magazine from a store. Like, I think it was GameStop or something, back in like 2003, 2004. And they had a top speed chart, and I bought it. I literally purchased a magazine just to compare my stats to theirs, and I was very disappointed. Their info was bad. They either didn't try hard enough, or they just don't know how. Maybe they weren't smart enough to figure it out. I don't know. Thank you, Cat2Fish94 for the Twitch Prime sub. I don't know. It's hard for me to compare the Miis to the last game, because I only played the Mii Brawler, and I use certain custom moves. Oh yeah, that one. That was a funny time when Sam did that. Is Ness down throw still good? Yeah, it looks like you can down throw fair sometimes. I don't know if it's as good as before, but I've definitely seen down throw fair combos.
para que la ventaja de Nesson puede
Dude,
ser
I don't think
total,
Piranha Plant's going to be overlooked. You know why? Because he's a DLC.
igualando otra vez totalmente la
I think
partida.
Wii Fit will be overlooked. I think the Mii's will be overlooked. I don't think Piranha Plant's going to be overlooked. Everyone's going to... Because it's a DLC character, and it's a super funny reveal. So, because of that,
Problema que como siga
everyone's going to pay attention. I'm going to pay attention. Piranha Plant looks funny. Yes, Rage is still in the game, but it is much nerfed compared to Smash 4. Rage 100% exists, but it doesn't seem as broken and game-defining as it is in Smash 4. So it seems like it still exists, but it's nerfed. The exact specifics, I don't know, but that's the basic idea. So thank you, Stratters9 for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the lower tier characters from Smash 4 might be overlooked because the good players from Smash 4 probably didn't give him a chance. And they're just going to stick a food at good with. Let's see, I think there's like one more match I missed. Is Luigi good? No. I think, okay, Luigi's, I'll say this. I don't know if he's bad or good, but I will say he's not as good as Smash 4 because they gave him a tether grab. And I heard the down B's nerfed too, like doesn't go as far, doesn't spike or something. That's the biggest thing is that he has a tether grab now. He still has grab combos though. He still has the grab combos, but the tether grab, yeah. He has his tether grab is the vacuum cleaner. The Poltergust, 3,000, 5,000, whatever. That should have been one of his beast busters, right? I feel like the Luigi Cyclone or the Luigi Misfire, I think you should replace one of those moves with the vacuum cleaner. Kind of like how you know how Mario got one of his, you know how Mario's Cyclone got replaced with the Flood? You should replace Luigi's Cyclone or Luigi's Misfire, one of those two. I don't care which. You should replace one of those two with the Poltergust. He literally has an entire game based around the Poltergust. So just give him a Poltergust, dude. Obviously. But I don't know why they don't do that. So they give him a worse grab instead.
El back throw sigue siendo tan potente como siempre, sigue siendo la pesadilla de cualquier persona que esté a 130 o más y esté demasiado acostumbrado a tener el...
Yeah, the Poltergust is the tether grab, dude. His vacuum cleaner is worthless. It's just a stupid tether grab. I don't know, wait, I want to look at me again. Oh, that's a pretty good nair. That's a pretty good dash attack. Wait, it's not that good. Never mind. This is okay. It looks like a good nair.
Intentando que no le suba mucho porcentaje, Vinces quiere que gaste el smash final cuanto más pronto mejor, porque ahora quizá no lo mataría.
The stage is so pretty, dude. Look at I like the lights, like the blue, the different shades of blue in the lighting. It's really cool. Snake looks like a worse version of Brawl Snake. Just think Brawl Snake and then just not as broken. Mainly it's F tilt and up tilt being worse. It's notable. I mean, they're still good moves, but they're not like God like they used to be. But his missiles are way faster. Snake has much faster missiles. It's very obvious that they wanted their characters to be like using their certain moves. Like Samus, for an example, Samus lost her dash attack. Samus's dash attack went from frame 34 to frame 42. So that's 8 frames worse and doesn't combo as well. So her dash attack got bodied. But on the other hand, the missiles, they do more damage. Her missiles do more damage and have less end lag. Also, her charge shot does more damage and has less end lag. So Samus has a better charge shot and better missiles. And I think better bombs too. Overall, I think losing the dash attack is more important, but you can see the basic idea that they wanted to make like characters play a certain way and have more moves be useful instead of just like, oh, Donkey Kong and Bowser up throw or cargo and up throw the character. Samus dash attack the character. Yeah, that stuff's been changed. Now they're more like a bunch of quality of life buffs in other areas with one over centralizing tactic removed. So a lot of characters have been redesigned in such a way. The Bowser Jr. stuff, I would not be surprised if it was being overrated. Like, it's literally just one comment on Reddit, and then, of course, since that's the only data we have, people blow it up out of proportion. Keep in mind that the data we have on these characters is not significant. Oh, that's a good Final Smash. Incineroar is basically, he's going to have I think Incineroar is going to have a really bad neutral. Because Incineroar runs really slow, so I think Incineroar is going to really struggle in neutral. However, he has a really broken move called Revenge, which is like a frame 4 counter. I think it's active for like 20 frames or so, like 4 through 23 or something. I don't know exactly. And when you do that, you hit them away for 3 damage. You take a little bit of damage yourself, like maybe 30% of the attack power. So if Pikachu hits you for Thunder Jolt, instead of doing 6 damage, instead of taking 6 damage, you take about 1.7 damage. But then your next attack is stronger. I mean a lot stronger, like roughly 1.7 times stronger. But if it's a really strong move, like maybe like a Lucario forward smash that you counter, your next attack's gonna do like 60 damage. So like, your Revenge is good on any move, but it's extra good on the strong moves. So yeah, Incineroar's gonna have some good stuff. I know that VRM posted it was frame 3, but when I analyzed it frame by frame, it looked like it was frame 4, according to when the spark happened. But yeah, it's not obvious. It could be 3, it could be 4. But we're trying to study footage that's like inconsistent and janky, and we're just basing it off of like when the flashes happen on frame rates that aren't consistent. So it's very hard to be exact. But here's one thing for sure: it's at least 1 or 2 frames faster than all of our counters. Oh yeah, we haven't seen the dash much, right? But yeah, I definitely think Incineroar is going to struggle in the neutral. However, Incineroar has a really good forward air, a really good up air. It lingers only for 30 frames, so his up airs and forward air are very good. And a very good counter, and very good kill throws. So Incineroar's weakness is going to be recovery and approaching. But Incineroar is going to be a doubles monster because of Revenge. You just absorb the Revenge on purpose. And he's going to be really good at like the juggles and the killing. So he's going to have some very defined strengths and weaknesses, I think. I'm personally considering using Incineroar for 2 reasons. 1, because he's a new character, and of course I have to use the new characters, or I want to anyway. And number 2, for doubles, specifically for doubles, because I feel like the potential of Revenge in doubles is very high. Piranha Plant just looks really funny. Piranha Plant looks like the ultimate M2K troll character. Like I love troll characters, and he seems like a troll character that has range. Range and good frame data. And totally a troll. So that's like M2K. That's like an M2K character. So I want to try the troll character out. I also have a Piranha Plant emote. If people want to post that. Dude, my sister made me a Piranha Plant emote the same day the Piranha Plant came out. Literally the same day the Piranha Plant emote came. The same day it came out, my sister made the emote. Inkling? No, I don't think 2 Inklings is going to be good. I think 1 Inkling will be good. I think Inkling has a weakness in killing. Inkling's not very good at killing. However, Inkling's very good at everything except that. Literally the only weakness of Inkling is killing. Kind of like Sheik, how Sheik's good at everything except killing. Well, Inkling's the same. Amazing in all aspects except killing. But, you know, obviously that's a big weakness. But if you have a doubles teammate who can take it, who can complement that weakness, like a doubles teammate who has kill power, then the team combination could be great. Mewtwo, I don't know if he's better or worse. If I'm going to gamble, I'd say slightly worse, but he's better in some aspects too. Like down tilt just got strictly nerfed, and teleport cancel's removed. And Nair doesn't combo. So those are like 3 nerfs. But he dashes around really fast. And he can do running attacks. So the dash, he's going to have a better ground game. But worse in some other areas too. But yeah, Mewtwo's fine. Mewtwo seems pretty good. Shulk Inkling? Yeah, that could work. I think Shulk Inkling is one of the teams that could work. Because Shulk is like a character that's like amazing, but you have to like get through the learning curve.
salido
que
recto.
Because there's so many like
la Blasto,
things to learn.
la zona donde
But
muere está muy
now
cerquita
Shulk's
de ahí,
so good, dude. Like,
está muy cerquita, entonces si te mandan en
dude, have you
horizontal,
guys seen Shulk's
encima
nair?
la Blasto
There's like no
tiene
lag,
forma
dude.
así en diagonal,
There's like no lag on
siguiendo la
Shulk.
curva,
You
pero
just
si te quedas
nair
en
and it
curva,
comes out
entonces,
super
si te
fast. It's like
mandan
twice as
en
fast as
horizontal,
before.
aún mueres más
Has half
rápido
the
que
lag
si
of
te mandan
before.
en diagonal.
You can just spam aerials.
Lo hemos visto, acaba de morir Mewtwo 63%.
And you can go through the arts really, really fast. Like, really fast.
Tenemos aquí
Thank you, True Flute, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Just keep in mind that Twitch Prime only lasts for 30 days, and then you have to auto-renew every 30 days.
buen grab que no ha conseguido combiar con el
I mention
espectro.
this because there was a time that I had over 1,000 subs, and then it went down to 350 the next month because most people didn't know that.
Que vamos a tener sin
So now I
transformaciones,
make
solo
sure to mention
transformas.
it.
Las estatuas no se pueden pegar como en el otro modo, así que es una pantalla bastante neutral para ambos.
Thank you, North's Game, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much.
65, Sefi con
How to
toda la
Spacies.
ventaja,
Falco's better,
Gaby
Fox is
también,
worse,
cuidado,
Wolf is
ahí va a
better
castigar
and worse.
con un up smash.
Quizás con el F smash
So,
hubiera conseguido
I don't know how to
matar
rank them anymore.
a
Before it was
Tigo,
obvious.
no quería
The ranking was
timing, así
really
que
obvious
como
before.
flash attack,
But now it's
dejando
not
de
obvious.
nuevo en mala posición. Aquí viene el espectro, lo ha pegado con el dive flojito, suficiente
Is
para
Marth better or
matar.
worse? I'd say Marth has a worse side B. It's a frame 9 side B instead of frame 3. It used to be frame 6, and now it's frame 9. So that's a big nerf. But outside that, having being able to space an aerial safely is pretty nice. So I think Marth will be fine. Thank you, Super Sam, the Ham Twitch for the sub, and thank you, Lee Ninjaj for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Opinion on the stage? What do you think of the stage, guys? Here's my thoughts on stages, guys. So I've always been like, I think I'm in the mindset that we should start big and work our way down. So we should start if there's a chance a stage could be legal. For example, this stage, obviously there's like a top platform you can camp, but we don't know how that's going to work out. So my opinion is use the early tournaments to test out. Hey, we don't know if this is broken, so let's give it a chance. If we're like 50-50 on something, I think we should default to giving it a chance. Why? Because it's easy to start big and work our way down. If we start low, I don't think that's good. We're obviously going to go much further down. We're going to get more conservative as the months and years go on. But I don't think we should start that way at the beginning. Wait till something's proven to be broken, and then you remove it. Like the Duck Hunt stage. It was fine to have it. It was fine that the Duck Hunt dog stage was not legal at first. But then you can see Salem and Leo just camping the tree, and then Salem just camping the wall, and then you realize, oh wait, this is broken, and then you ban it. But we didn't know that. There's a chance that won't happen. Like Smashville, you would think that camping the side platform would be broken, right? But it turns out it's not. Like it could be good time to time, but it always comes back and forth, so you can't just stay there. So I think stages like Smashville are fine and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely good to start big and then work our way down. It's just gonna be really ridiculous at first, guys, because there's over 100 stages, and then over 200 stages if you count the fact that there's no hazard stages, and then even more than that when you count that there's Battlefield and FD versions. This is actually going to be ridiculous. It's actually going to be so hard to like figure out the concrete rules. You just have to guess and just give your best opinion. Yeah, it's the first 3 months of Ultimate's going to be extra crazy because you don't know. People don't know about like what's the best stage. There's so many options. How are you going to ban stages? Dude, just how are you going to ban stages? Wasco, all you need to do, if there's 100, how many stages are there? There's like 107? I don't know. I don't know the exact number. So all you have to do is ban 53, strike 53 stages each. 103? So just strike 51 stages each. That's the most fair you can get. Easy. Prime sub, probably not. The tier list is mostly for top level. The tier list is mostly like top level known meta. Also, tier lists are opinions. Keep in mind that a tier list is an opinion. None of this stuff is set in stone or fact. It's just a rough estimate of opinions. It should not be taken to heart too much. That's a lot of people's mistake. It's pretty much 403 stages. I mean, dude, pretty much. Ness does not look booty. Ness looks good. Incineroar? Yeah, I think Incineroar could work, but just understand that he has the very defined strengths and weaknesses. I feel like Incineroar is kind of like a Ganondorf in a way that he walks and runs very slow, but he's really, really strong. He also has a bad recovery, but then he has like strong moves like the revenge move. In my personal opinion, I think characters like Incineroar and Ganon are going to be good against characters like Mario, who are forced to approach him, but are going to struggle against characters like Ganon's going to struggle against like Duck Hunt Dog. But Incineroar might be able to just like use revenge to absorb projectiles. I think revenge is going to be very game defining. What? The worst characters? Probably the Metroid characters. I don't think the Metroid character is very good. I don't think the Metroid character is very good. I think Doc needs more buffs. Supposedly Bowser Jr., but I haven't witnessed it myself. There's a few more. I just don't remember them off the top of my head. Belmont's looks strong. Zero Suit's amazing. Zero Suit might be very slightly worse than she was in Smash 4. Thank you very much. Zelda might be slightly worse than she was before, but I think. Wait, what was I saying? What character? Zelda's good. No, sorry. Zero Suit Samus. Zelda's better. Zero Suit Samus looks very, very, very strong, but maybe slightly worse than Smash 4. But I think she's still going to be top tier. I think Zero Suit will still be top tier because she still has like frame traps and just great frame data. She'll probably be like at the bottom of top tier. I don't see her being too far from that. Yeah, no, Zero Suit has a worse down throw, but Zero Suit still has really good everything. Like frame data, recovery. She could still instant spike with down. She has a lot of tools going for her still. And some of her competition is nerfed too. Keep in mind that characters like Cloud and Bayonetta getting nerfed a lot is an indirect buff to her direct competition. In addition to that. Yeah, Ness's down smash look is crazy. Thank you, Jedoid, for the Twitch Prime sub. Hi. 23 months. Thank you very much. That's almost 2 years. Oh wait, Zero Suit has a normal grab, right? Wait, does Zero Suit have a grapple in this game or normal grab? I don't remember. I actually forget. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to be wrong. It's grapple, right? Why did somebody tell me Zero Suit has a normal grab? Why did somebody in chat post that Zero Suit has a normal grab? I think no. I'm thinking no. I know Link got changed, and I know Link lost his tether, and then Luigi gained a tether, and then Zero Suit got unchanged, right? How different's Mario? Mario is still going to be very solid. Just know that you can't just grab somebody and hold up on this control stick and mash the A button with your brain turned off. So you're going to have to do like short hop down throw, short hop up air to nair. You're going to down throw up air and then follow up after the up air. So I think Mario's going to be down throw, then you up air, and then something else. So there's so let me give some combinations. Down throw, short hop, up air, fast fall, and then to do a follow up. Or down throw, short hop, up air to short hop, up air. Or down throw, short hop, up air to landing nair to regrab. Or whatever, like doesn't have to be regrab, something else. I feel like those are 3 things you could start experimenting with. I think they're going to replace the up tilt combos. So I think Amari is still going to be very good, especially if nerf recoveries, because you can now people have to go high. You can just flood them. Also, ledge grabs are less range. I think the flood might be more useful now. Just as a maybe. Oh yeah, Mario also has a better dash attack. Mario's dash attack, it's better for an approach. It's like it doesn't linger as much, I think, but it gains more left horizontal distance quicker and more range in general, which is really useful. Yeah, I think Mario's still gonna be solid. Thank you, Naps Official, for the Twitch Prime sub, and thank you, Afro Tree Siak, for the $5. Are you looking forward to playing on melee stages like Yoshi's Story and Fountain of Dreams? How good would you say they look? Anyone in mind you want to be added as DLC next year? Okay, DLC, I like sword characters. I'm gonna be honest. I like sword characters. So anyone with a sword
se vuelve a quedar la partida.
I usually feel like those are easy for me. But that's just me being biased. I'm admitting that's just me being biased. Outside of that, I don't really care too much. I just like spacing characters. Now, besides that, yes, I think Sora would be nice. Isaac obviously was deconfirmed. Dude, I guarantee you Sora is getting in. There is a 99% chance that Sora is getting in. Think about it. Look, Kingdom Hearts is still a series going on all the time. Sora is obviously getting in. Is Sora an assist trophy? Do you think is Sora an assist trophy? If Sora's not an assist trophy, Sora's getting in. It's so obvious. Is Sora is not an assist. It's obvious then. Come on. Domo. Okay, Domo thinks it's not obvious. I think it's obvious. If I'm Nintendo, the business decision is clear. I want to sell Kingdom. I'm Nintendo. I want to sell Kingdom Hearts. I'm going to put Sora in the game. Wait, Disney says that? Wait. Oh, Sora's owned by Disney. Oh, okay. I see. I can see how this is not obvious then. So Disney could just be like, no. So that's why it's not obvious. Oh man, that's so stupid. Dude, Disney and Nintendo would both benefit by doing this. I feel like Disney and Nintendo would both benefit. Ugh, it's such an obvious business decision, right? Don't you agree, Domo, that it's an obvious business decision? Okay, do you agree that Disney and Nintendo both benefit, Domo? I think Disney and Nintendo would both benefit. Man, I forgot that the business side of it is like stupid. Never mind. Okay, it's no longer obvious. Alright, I have to take that back. It's no longer obvious. There's a chance, but we don't know what the chance is. Chrono Trigger? You think Chrono Trigger will get in? What about Chrono Trigger? What's the red hair guy name? I don't remember his name anymore. I used to know his name. I forget now. I played like half of Chrono Trigger. I played it at a friend's house. I played like a few worlds. They said I beat like half the game. I never finished it because I didn't own it. Oh, his name's Chrono. Well, duh. Yeah. It's the name of the game, obviously. But yeah, I think Chrono would be a very good character because Chrono Trigger was a really good. From what I played of it, it seemed very good, and according to online sources, it's really good. Dude, they're not gonna add a frog, but not Chrono. Wait, why do you think Chrono wouldn't get in? Wasn't Chrono Trigger like an amazing game? They could just make it, dude. If they made a sequel of Chrono Trigger, people are just gonna buy it because the reputation of that game is very high. You could make a game like the Chrono Trigger 2 or Banjo 3, and then people are just gonna buy it. Anyone who's if people from who knew those games for the past, like if you made a game called Banjo 3 and I saw it was a higher than 7 out of 10 on ratings online, I'm just clicking buy. I don't care because I'm too biased. It's just like Dragon Ball Super. I'm too biased for Dragon Ball Super, even if it sucks. Even if the future episodes suck, I'm too biased at this point. If you make Smash Ultimate 2 in 5 years from now, I'm just buying it. I don't care. I'm too biased at this point. You know I'm not the only person that's this biased. I'm already conditioned. And I'm one of many people who are probably conditioned. Brand name's too important. Oh yeah, Alpha, you also asked about Yoshi's story and Fountain. I think Fountain's a better stage than Yoshi's personally, but I can see them both being in. And I also think, let me be honest, I think it appeals to melee players as well. And I feel like it's a good way to get melee players into the game, is by picking stages they're used to and comfortable with. In addition to that, Fountain of Dreams is the best looking stage in the game. So, there's that too. Now, if I had to pick between Fountain and Yoshi's and say which one's better, I'd say Fountain. First off, I think it's the clouds jank. And second off, I think the stage looks prettier. So if I was forced to pick between the two, I think Fountain's definitely better between the two. I also think Pokemon Stadium, one of them, not sure which, obviously just one of them. I think Pokemon Stadium's a very good pick. Not only to appeal to Melee, but also to be a very diverse, different stage. It's like FD of two side platforms. So it's a different layout. So I think that's another consideration. Those stages should all be considered. In my opinion, Pokemon Stadium and Fountain are the more obvious ones. Yoshi's Story is more debatable. Yoshi's Story might have to be a counter pick. And I think Fountain and Pokemon Stadium could be neutral. That's my current opinion. I'm going to look into it more, of course. Me and Zero are going to look into it more. And I'm going to get more opinions over time. We're eventually going to make a second video on stages, but not right now. I want to do more research before giving a... I want to make my next video more research-based.
Quiere ya, quiere recuperar su ventaja, quiere estar más tranquilo, pero parece ser que ninguna estrella va a conectar excepto de esa penúltima. Por ahora está.
Oh, that's a good point. Pokemon Stadium with or without hazards. Oh, that's a debate in itself. Because in Melee, there was the 4 transformations, but that's what Melee players are used to. But then a lot of people think that it should be hazardless, that we should freeze Stadium. But we don't because of like legal reasons and stuff. Ooh, that's actually a very big debate. That I cannot give you a solid answer. I think both options are very debatable. Wait. Hazard Stadium is no transforms? Wait. Did they change it? Is it true that Hazard Stadium is no transformations? So it's different than Melee? No. I was only talking about the Melee Stadium. Obviously, the Pokemon Stadium where you get blown into the air with wind is going to be banned. That's just jank. Dude, there's like conveyor belts that move you off the level, and then wind that throws you into the sky. That's obviously not. That's obviously not competitive, like competitively fair. You could be winning a game and I got blown into the air by wind. Oh, I'm gonna get the edge guard. Oh, the wind. Come on. Thank you, Mew2King, for the 100 bits. How many stages can be legal and ultimate? Oh god, dude, if there's like 103 stages, right? Just ban 51 each. Duh. Who cares about how long it takes? Turns don't need to run it on time. I'm lying, by the way. How far in the stream is this? Oh, I'm replaying the video one more time. I'm just talking about random stuff. Rocket, you should send me a tweet. I'll check it out another time. Who do you think is going to be 100% top tier? Pikachu? Here's why. First off, Pikachu was very strong in Smash 4. Now Pikachu can get off. You know how ledge trapping is a big part of the game? Guess what? Pikachu ignores that with up B. Pikachu has like a super godly recovery, and then Pikachu can also just edge guard you, while also having camping tools, approach tools, range, speed, pretty much everything. So he's not really going to have like a particularly horrible matchup. So I think he's going to be reliable. There's a lot of characters that can be top tier though. But I don't like to base on very little data. Like, it's easier to say what my general idea on the thoughts of a character. But I actually think Pikachu needs to be nerfed. Roy, I don't know what I think. Like, that was an item tournament. The Roy won that item tournament, but he also did down throw final smash at 0 and killed him and won the grand finals. So I don't want to take an item tournament to heart, but I will say this: Roy benefits from the mechanics of the game. Why? That's because Roy's big game plan in Smash 4 was to do short hop nair, right? Guess what? That game plan is buffed a lot in Ultimate. Why? Because landing lag has been buffed a lot across the board. So Roy having much less landing lag on moves is just really good for Roy. Because now he can just nair. Dude, I literally saw him do like a nair or forward air on like Richter's or Sheik's shield, and he was able to jab before getting shield grabbed. And then get this, not only was the jab like guaranteed to come out before the shield grab, but the jab put him out of shield grab range from Sheik. And so it looked like he had the advantage after approaching. So you could just approach and then just jab, and it seems safe. Like obviously you can predict it. Like if you know they're gonna do this after this, you could just like read it and just like anything you're predicting can be beaten. I'm just giving one example of like the fact that this is much better than in Smash 4 means across the board all the mix-ups that come off that will be better across the board. So yeah, Roy could just attack. Like running down tilt, nairs, fairs, and stuff, and I feel like it'd be better than it was before. So I think that'll help his neutral for sure. Also, he's one of the few characters who kept his grab throw. A lot of characters lost their grab follow-ups. Like Bowser no longer has a grab follow-up. But to be fair, he also has a down throw that does 18 damage now. Roy actually still has true combos as well as frame traps off a down throw at many percents, mainly mid percents, for example. So yeah, I'm not saying Roy's going to be top tier or anything, but I will say Roy's definitely looking more promising than Smash 4, and that's for sure. Sakurai said Roy outplayed his opponents every turn. I mean, He did outplay. To be fair, under the conditions he was in, he did outplay his opponent every turn. he made really good use of all the items and in neutral. I'm not gonna joke. He actually outplayed Brood in the finals. Although game 1 was jank. He literally got a free life by grabbing an item, and then Brood failed to stop him, and then he got a free life. And then they were just hitting each other final smashes. But the second game of Grand Finals, Roy just destroyed him. Although one of those stocks was a 0% kill from down throw final smash, which is jank. Yoshi's story with or without hazards. I would actually leave out Josie and Bolt. If you're asking my opinion, I think without. However, the safe bet is to leave that up to a community vote and see if there's an overwhelming opinion. So like if it's like 80-20 in favor of one or the other, then you know that that's probably like the safer bet. But that's why I want to look from different viewpoints. If I don't have a very strong opinion, I want to look at like more data. So like, I would give my own opinion. I would test it out. I'll talk with Zero and other pros. I would experiment, and then I give like a community. I get like a community vote, and then we're just gonna look at different viewpoints and get better conclusions over time. Thank you, Richard Merrigan, for this tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. How much money for Piranha Plant? Dude, Plant looks so fun. Oh, dude, look at this cave. Come wait, hold up. Let me go back. Let's look at how beautiful this cave is. This stage is so beautiful. I just want to look at how beautiful Venom is. They reworked this whole stage. It's so pretty. Like, this isn't even a legal stage, but look how beautiful the stage is. Look at the lava. Look at this cave. This looks so much better than it did Melee, like, obviously. I mean, but that was like almost 20 years ago. But still, it's just mind-blowing how amazing this like, look, this is so much work to do just for a stage background. Look at all the work they did for a stage background. Okay, to be fair, a lot of those spikes are probably copy-pasted. Like, they probably copy-pasted these spikes over and over and over. And then maybe made slight changes here and there sometimes. But still, it's still a lot of work. It's still a lot of work. This is for a background of a stage that's not even common. Like, you know, you can tell they put a lot of work in Ultimate. And just a lot of aspects of, like, quality. Thank you, Jojo Monster7777 for the $7.77. If five people sub before I finish my homework, I'll donate again. All right, can 5 people sub real quick so he'll donate again? In my very biased opinion, do that? No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't think the balloon knockback matters that much. As far as Battlefield, it's a little tricky because here's what I think. I think every stage has a Battlefield form, right? And I feel like you might as well legalize most of them because some of them might be jank. We don't know. We have to test them all out. Same with the Omega. Like FD and the Omegas, I feel like they should be interchangeable. Battlefield stages, I think, should be interchangeable. Oh, thank you, Menduck, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. So I just need 4 more. Oh, thank you, Haxus, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Okay, I think the FDs, because there's so many beautiful backgrounds in the game, I think all the FDs should be interchangeable, and I think all the Battlefields should be interchangeable. Oh, I got 5. Oh, cool. Thank you, Him Kitten, for the Twitch Prime sub, MSM0167, Real Frischus, and the original Rice for the subs. Oh, I got 6 out of 5. Oh, thank you very much. Jason, read my message when you can before you forget, LeMayo. Facebook? Or Zero, where are you located right now?
A ver, bastante normal que busque el aéreo. Ike tiene unos aéreos muy potentes, sobre todo ese aéreo hacia arriba o ese upper.
Guys, make sure to sub to MCK, underrated content creator. You know, Zero, I agree. Thank you for speaking the truth, in my very, very, very biased opinion. Thank you, Mr. I Robin, for the 100 bits. SSBU. Wait, aren't you you're the Robin player from Japan, right? That's the Robin from Japan, right? Or is that a guy who just made his name that? It's hard to tell. Oh, thank you, ATK Order, for the Twitch Prime sub, and Joyce Sanai for the sub. And thank you, Holdeen, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, by the way,
Estamos en destino final.
I just want to thank you Jojo Monster 7777 for the $7.77. I can't do math this fast, guys. I didn't get anywhere. Dude, I like how you're so consistent. 7777 for the 7.77.
No haber ni explosiones, ni movimiento, ni nada que les perturbe.
Obviamente está ahora ahí buscando los fights. Buen doble fire por parte de Sigo Toast.
Pokemon trainer thoughts.
La gente del competitivo sabemos el
Oh yeah, so for Twitch Prime, just so people who are new to Twitch Prime know, if you sub with Twitch Prime, it only lasts for 30 days, and then every single 30 days you have to redo it. The reason I mention this is because there was a time I had over 1,000 subs, and then it went down to like 350, like immediately, because people didn't know about that. So I'm never making that mistake again. I learned my lesson. Oh, Zero, just message Domo and just talk to him. Oh yeah, yeah, me and Zero are gonna go in ultimate. Kanoxy, is the quality bad? I don't really want to watch bad quality videos.
Ahí le pega la bola en la cara, parece que Bayron todavía va a poder volver. Cuidado, Sigo Toast, porque tiene muchísimo rage ahora Ike. Puede darle con cualquier ataque aéreo y hacer estragos.
Yeah, I think every stage, every battlefield, and every FD should be legal until proven otherwise. So here's what I think is a safe bet for stages. I think all the stages, all the FD versions, all the Omegas for FD, they should all be legal until proven otherwise. Why? Because we need to see what ends up being broken or not. There's so many beautiful backgrounds. It would be a shame to not use them. At least we can get the beautiful backgrounds. If nothing else, at least that, right? And then Battlefield's the same thing, but Battlefield's a little trickier. Here's why Battlefield's trickier. We have stages like Yoshi's Story and Fountain of Dreams, and many other stages, which actually have a Battlefield-esque type of layout. So what do we do with those stages? Do you remove stages like Yoshi's Story and Fountain of Dreams because it's similar to Battlefield? Because in Melee, we actually did not do that. In Melee, we had those stages. And guess what? In Melee, Battlefield, Dreamland, Fountain of Dreams, and Yoshi's Story, which are 4 of the 6 neutrals, 4 of those 6 neutrals, they actually they all have the same layout. There's a top platform and there's 2 side platforms, and they're not very different from Battlefield, except like the size of them for the most part, along with other small changes. Now the size has been more normalized, so what do we do regarding that? This needs some experimentation. There's no obvious choice at this point. We need to experiment. We need to test the ceiling height, the height of the sides, and a lot of other stuff. I'm a big proponent of keeping Fountain of Dreams because I personally think it's the prettiest stage in the game. In addition to being the prettiest stage, is also a stage that well, I think is good to cater to Melee players too, which I think is good for getting for expanding the scene. So for 2 separate reasons, I think it's good. In addition to that, the stage, I think they're going to have different layouts in a bit. It's similar to Battlefield, but it's not exactly the same. We also had stages like Battlefield and Dreamland, which are very similar stages. We had them both legal in Smash 4. The only difference was the ceilings height. For the main difference was just the ceiling height. So yeah, I'm personally a proponent of Fountain being legal, if at all possible. Stages like Stadium, one of them, should definitely be legal. I'm not sure which Stadium. I'm not sure transformation's on or off. Depends. We have to experiment that. There's a lot to look into, dude. There's a lot of factors to consider, and a lot of experimenting that has to be done. It's going to be hard to come up with a concrete rule set at the beginning. There's going to be a lot of experimenting. It's going to be a very interesting time. I feel like it might be years before we come up with a widely agreed upon rule set, because everyone's going to have different opinions on what they should have legal. It's debatable. Oh, isn't this where Mewtwo comes back? Look. He presses the B button. Yay, he wins. Thank you, Super Sam the Ham, for the $6.49. I'm pretty sure they said all the Final Destination Battlefield forms are identical to each other, so that'd be awesome. Also, how is Sonic compared to Smash 4? Sonic is much worse. However, I think he's still high tier or top tier. So, like, obviously he's not as good as before because the side B is not as good, but Sonic still has like the same up throw combos and frame traps. Sonic still has a. The main thing that got nerfed is Sonic no longer has a broken. His throws don't kill as well, and his side B is much worse. But he's still a super fast character, and apparently his normals got better. So I think he's going to be slightly worse than before, but I don't expect him to see him lower than high tier. And he's definitely top tier potential. But he's not going to be as obnoxious as before, so if you hated fighting Sonic, that's going to be nerfed. I personally like, because I think Sonic was super lame. His whole game plan is literally get a lead and time you out. Sure. Give me 1 sec.
Sí, está haciendo muy buenas tramas con el down B de Zelda. Bueno, también hay que tener cuidado porque los combos que está haciendo de Smash final aquí, el señor Mills tampoco son para no tenerlos en cuenta. Por ejemplo, hemos visto cómo ha remontado la partida con Nesou, haciéndole Naira Smash final. Pero parece que no va a sacar mi tirador, va a ir con Daisy.
Va directamente con Daisy, veremos qué tal le funciona.
My thoughts on Key Roll. I think King K. Rool is really good.
Estamos en Yoshi's Island, Dembele.
I'm scared to say King K. Rool is really good because everyone's gonna take it to heart, like immediately, even though we've never explored top level in the game. And I feel like if I say the character's good, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna use him too," and then everyone's gonna use him, and then he's gonna be nerfed. So like that's the problem with me saying a character I like is good. But yeah, I actually think he's by far one of the better heavies based on first impression. And I'm interested to use him. I don't want all my dude. I don't want to go through what I did in Smash 4 where all my characters just got nerfed. Every character I liked just kept getting nerfed, and I was like, I got so tired of this dude. Bowser lost up throw up air, but he gained a bunch of other buffs. Fire breath's better. His jump squat's 5 frames faster, maybe 4 or 5 frames faster. So Bowser got the biggest benefit off the jump squat changes. Bowser can run around at super fast speed, short hop fair, and he leaves the ground 4 or 5 frames faster, and short hop fair still auto cancels. So that's really good. Dude, I don't think Roy's getting nerfed, dude. He won a final smash. He won a tournament with final smashes. If Roy gets nerfed, they officially don't know what they're doing. Like, actually, if Roy gets nerfed, Roy's probably a mid-tier. Being realistic, Roy's most likely a mid-tier character. It's just super early in the game, and it was an item tournament where he literally final smashed everyone. That would be such a stupid decision to nerf Roy. That would be the dumbest thing ever. I really, really doubt they're going to nerf Roy. That would be so stupid. I think Pokemon Trainer will have a lot of potential because there's 3 characters. Peach and Daisy's turnips. I heard they bounce. I think, is it just Daisy's turnip that bounces? Is it just Daisy's turnip that bounces? Is that how it works, or what? Does anybody know? Because I'm not actually 100% sure myself. I don't know enough about Robin, but I think Robin got better and worse. So Robin got some buffs and nerfs, but I don't have them memorized. I definitely remember he got nerfed and buffed. Oh, dude, Smash, dude. Even Sakar himself said the Smash meter is not for competitive. The Smash meter is not for competitive play, dude. Zelda just explodes people. I actually have a theory that Chrom might not be as bad as people are saying. Like, I understand his recovery sucks, but I have a theory that you could probably frame trap people with forward air and reverse up B. Like, so let me explain the difference of Chrom and Roy compared to Marth and Lucina. Marth and Lucina's fairs begin on frame 6, roughly, right? And but the total time is like 38 frames, right? So there's quite a bit of time after. Like, if you're just hovering in the air, there's quite a bit of time after it. Roy and Chrom, I think it starts around 9, and it only lingers for 32 frames. So after if you throw it a fair off to an edge guard and you miss, there's a lot less frames between like that and your next attack. So you could do like fair, and if they melee air dodge it, you could probably like reverse up beat them and spike them. Also, your spike kills at 0. So if you wanted to trade stocks on purpose, like let's say you're at a spot where trading stocks would be optimal for you, like you have the lead, a stock lead, or losing a percent, you want to even it up. You could just go for YOLO. That might be worth it in certain situations. So having that mixed up could be good. Now, I'm not saying Chrome's necessarily going to be good. I just think there's viewpoints that people aren't looking at that I've thought of. I think K-Rool will probably be high. If I'm being very honest, I think K-Rool might be high-tier material. At least at first. The only thing that K-Rool has bad, I think K-Rool doesn't have a very good neutral. Like, I think all the heavies don't have a good neutral. I think characters that are fast and agile or have projectiles have better neutral. But I think K-Rool has no. I wouldn't say top. I don't think his neutral's good enough. But I think he's solid overall. Like he has a good recovery. He's strong. You know. He's not going to win neutral most of the time. But being heavy, strong, and having good recovery can make up for it. You know. I'm guessing high tier. I'm predicting K-Rool will be high tier.
Dice necesitaba conectar un golpe, solamente un golpe que acabase con la vida de Sefi. Le ha conectado un golpe, el U-Throw no ha acabado con la vida de Sefi, le ha subido la barra al máximo y ya no tenía nada que hacer.
5 most fun characters in Ultimate. Oh, dude, that's impossible. I don't know. I'm actually super hyped for the Piranha Plant. Hey, when does Piranha Plant come out again? February? Maybe February. Okay, so February or later. So either February or later. What do you guys think of Yoshi's story? This is the original, by the way. This is the actual platform layout. Notice how the platforms go further than the stage. So if you roll to the edge of the platform and then drop down, you actually land on the edge. No. I mean, should Yoshi's be legal or counterpick? I was thinking maybe counterpick. Because, like, you know, there's also the possibility of, like, the Cloud and Shy Guys messing things up. But then you can also turn hazards off. So it's like, what are we going to do? There's so many options, and it's not obvious. I was thinking we could start as a counterpick and work off there. They made Yoshi's bigger for 8-player Smash. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, dude, the problem with Ultimate is there's too many options. It's like a good problem to have. But if you're actually trying to if you're actually the guys making the rules, like since I'm one of the guys that would like be more like of the I'm one of the people who have to like think about making the rules. So it's like not. It's kind of annoying in a way because it's like there's so many options and I have to pick the best option. But there's no. It's not obvious. Like the best option is an opinion, and then you have to see what other people's opinions are, which might not always align with yours. So you have to like use experience and theory crafts and then test it out and talk with other people and then get other polls to see other people's opinions and oh god. Trying to figure out the stages is so hard. There's so many. I actually think Talent City and Smash Bros are both good options, but I understand how people are tired of the stage, and I understand how people don't like the Animal Crossing music. But let's be honest, Smash Bros and Talent City are good stages. But at the same time, I don't really care. If more people vote to turn them off, I'm fine with that. But I want to leave it up to like... I would want to see what the masses want first. Yeah, I feel like the music actually holds the Animal Crossing stages back. The music actually holds those stages back.
Pero sí que podría al menos conseguir un poquito de porcentaje para cualquier otro ataque fuerte que tiene Zelda poder acabar con él, pero parece que Sefi quiere asegurar la baja con el smash final.
No, this is hazards off. This is hazards off. Randall still exists, guys. I've seen it yesterday at the Japan tournament. So don't worry about that. This is a hazards off. That means no Shy Guys and no Randall.
Ahora sí, seguramente si le consigue conectar en el smash final se moriría, ya seguro 100%.
Well, I think Ganon. I think Ganon's gonna really be. I think Ganon's probably like mid-high tier. I think he's gonna have really hit or miss matchups. So Ganon, obviously, as you know, he's way stronger. Buffs across the board. The up B, Ganon's up B. If he hits you, it's he's not gonna lag. Even if he hits you at 0, he's not going to get punished like before. Down B, it starts faster, goes further, I think. It definitely starts faster. You have more frame advantage after hitting side B. Rock Punch is super armor. All your areas have less laning lag. That's the biggest change. All your areas have less laning lag. So he got a lot of buffs. He's still going to struggle versus characters like Duck Hunt Dog, Ivysaur, and Campers. But that's just, I mean, that's just the life, dude. Like, you're going to have good and bad matchups. If you pick a character, a heavy character like that, you're going to have good and bad matchups. In doubles, I think he's going to be extra good. Who's bad? I don't think very highly of Dr. Mario. I don't think very highly of the Metroid characters, all of them. Kirby got a lot of buffs. I don't know if he's amazing, though. There's a lot of characters I don't really know. I know Fox got nerfed, but I don't think he's bad. I just think he's nerfed a lot. Supposedly, Bowser Jr. is like the same or worse. But some people say better, but more people say worse. But this is just early. This is a Reddit rumor. Like, we don't know for sure. But yeah, some of those characters don't seem too great right now. Oh, Luigi got worse. I don't know if Luigi's bad, but Luigi got worse because he has a tether grab. And I think Dambi got worse. Falco got better. Falco got better. Falco has a down air that auto cancels from short hop, dude. Falco can short hop there and auto cancels. It either auto cancels or the landing lag is just that low. One or the other. Don't worry, it doesn't matter, dude. What the case is right now doesn't matter that much. Like, I feel like the game's just gonna get patched, like a lot. So, like, if it's common knowledge that Ridley's bad, guess what? Ridley's probably getting buffed at some point. You know what I'm saying? And then his competition's getting nerfed and whatnot. It's just gonna get like more balanced in the long run of time. So it's not that big a deal. Because the game, honestly, Smash 4's changed so much, and I expect this game to change even more. Thank you, Mabu Boopoo, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, dude, Almar's somehow better. I don't know what they were thinking, dude. Almar somehow got better, and he's more obnoxious, like even campier. Like, apparently dash grab got worse, but pivot grab got better, from what I read on Reddit. And then, like, I don't remember every single detail, but I remember that he had buffs and nerfs, but he had more buffs than nerfs overall. I'm like, why would you do that? I mean, I get it. In Pikmin, he's like a little camper. He uses Pikmin for everything. But still. Diddy got very, very, very slightly worse, but he's still going to be amazing. Like, Diddy's down tilt no longer combos to up smash, but he's still going to be very, very big threat. He's just going to be like slightly less good than before. But then again, you have to consider Cloud got a lot worse, and then Bayonetta got a lot worse. So relatively speaking, he's in a very good spot. Falcon's knee didn't get buffed. Actually, I think Falcon's knee got a damage buff, but it got a knockback decrease. I saw Falcon's knee land, and it looked slightly weaker than before, but it did over 20 damage. So I feel like it got buffed in damage, but reduced in knockback. Maple Drip, thank you for 100 bits. What's my 700 sub goal? Dude, I never expected to reach these types of numbers. I never expected to reach these types of numbers. Wait, am I actually close to that? You're joking. Dude, I was at like 450 a few days ago. Like, actually a few days ago, I was at like, under, like 450. Do people just like Ultimate that much? Should I literally just do Ultimate like all the time? Oh, it's 636. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, there's no way I just got to 700 out of nowhere. That would be ridiculous. Oh, God. Oh, thank you, Emmy. Emmy, our Sentry, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. How was DI in this game? I didn't notice anything. I didn't notice anything notable. Like, people say SDI is worse, but I haven't really got to like test SDI in detail. I'm not really sure. Yeah, guys, if you like Ultimate, I'm always gonna do like Ultimate content. Like, and I'm talking like YouTube. Oh, speaking, I'm talking Twitch and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, since a lot of you may or may not follow my YouTube, YouTube.com/MVGLeague and YouTube.com/the real Mew2King. Please make sure to subscribe to both of those channels because I'm going to constantly be uploading content, especially more moving in the future. More and more and more and more as time goes on. Also, one thing I wanted to mention, I have a tournament in Florida called MVG Smash Conference United. It's January 5th and 6th. If you could all look into that, smash.gg/scunited. That's a big tournament in Florida that I'm having. I'm co-owner of MVG, so if you guys were to support that, you're basically supporting me directly. So that would help. That would help out a lot. So you should all consider and look into that, see if it's possible. Like, I understand if you live really far away and it's not possible, but if you think it's possible, consider it. Domo, can you type the link in the chat? Or the Nightbot command or something? It's smash.gg/scunited. SCUNITED. I think. Thank you, Apple Juice, for the Twitch Prime sub. And thank you to White Tiger for Twitch Prime. And thank you, Fat Children, for Twitch Prime. Thank you very much for the subs, guys. Since it's all Twitch Prime, please keep in mind that Twitch Prime does not auto-renew. You have to do it every single 30 days. But thank you very much for the support. Do I know if there's a way to turn off Rage? As of this moment, nothing is confirmed. We do not know 100% if you can, and we don't know 100% if you cannot. Right? We would just have to wait for the game to come out to be sure. I don't want to give false information. So the truth is, we just don't know. Thank you, Hero Kudos, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm replaying it one more time because there were a lot of people who came in to the new chat, so I'm replaying it one time. Dude, I don't think Luigi's bad. I just think Luigi's worse. And I don't think many people like the idea of using a character that's just worse. Fireball's got better, but getting a nerf down B and a tether grab is definitely going to hurt him more and help him. Thank you, Toby's Coat, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Bass Wolf, and thank you, Hero. I said Hero Kudos. Yeah. Ices, I feel like Ices are going to untap potential because we don't know what they're going to do. Because Ices only try to grab you. You're going to give me 100 bits for every sub for the next 10 minutes. Oh, thank you, Maple Drip. So every sub I get for the next 10 minutes, I'll get 100 bits. And thank you, Phil DK18, for the Twitch Prime resub for 4 months. You're the GOAT, MTK, I love you. Thank you very much, Phil. And thank you, Dinas, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. What I think of the Castlevania characters? They look quite good. They look quite good. I think they're going to have a weakness of recovery, but that cross, man, that cross and that whip, the cross and whip look amazing. I was actually studying frame data. Simon's the character I probably studied frame data the most. You want some random frame data? His F tilt comes down on frame 12. It's about 30 frames total time. F smash is either 23 or 24. Slightly more, a little over a second total time. The cross and the down B, I think it's like 43 and 47 frames or something total time. Come out around 17, 18, 19 frames. Cross is like the same frame. I think cross is like 1 frame slower, but it's like better overall. The axe is a little over. It comes out on frame 30. It's a little over a second total. The aerials, I think that it's forward air and back air come out on frame 14, have like somewhere between 9 to 12 frames landing lag. Down air is 16, nair is 8. I memorized a lot of this. I'm a nerd. What I think about Zelda, really good. I literally studied frame data on my own. I don't trust other people as much. Some of this might be 1 frame off, by the way, because you have to look up video footage, so it's hard to be 100%. It should be mostly accurate. Is it worth buying? Yes, of course. Everyone's gonna play this game, dude. Pros, noobs, everyone is gonna play this game. And the Switch sold way more than the Wii U, so you have to. Thank you, MD Maze, for the Twitch Prime sub, and thank you, Ganon Cannon, for the sub. And if I missed anybody else, I'm sorry. I actually didn't notice how fast this was going. Dude, the GameCube barely sold. Closer to Melee in 4 in terms of overall speed. The game is more like 4, but the speed is more like Melee. So the game is more like Smash 4, but the speed is more like Melee. It's like I can give you a more detailed answer if you want to. If you ask a specific question, I can probably give you a more detailed answer. Like the landing lag is basically the same as Melee. Like spacing and aerial, dashing around the stage, that's more like melee.
No quiere entrar,
Uh,
tampoco Zigo Toast.
But then like the engine is more based around Smash 4. So it's like, it's both. If I had to pick one, I'd say it's more like Smash 4. But it's definitely a middle ground between the two. Dude, this is not the last Smash game. This is the last Smash game for like five or 6 years. Let's be honest. They're going to keep making Smash games. This might be the last Smash game for a long time. This is not the last Smash game. This is the last Smash game for like 6 years. Thank you, Lyrics, for this. Thank you, I don't know how to say it. Lyrics for the sub. Yeah, dude, Nintendo's going to decide they just don't like money. So they're just never going to make Smash again. No! That's not how it works. There's going to be another console. There's going to be the Switch 2, the Ultra Omega Switch. And then there's going to be Smash Bros. Ultra Omega Ultimate. In 6 years from now.
Ojo, que ahora viene el pique y Rocket, va a ser castigado con un upper. No va a conseguir acabar con el segundo stock de Nesom. Por ahora Zigo Toast, que está contra las cuerdas, que como acabe el tiempo así, se continuará perdiendo.
Dude, have you got... So for those of you who followed me in Melee, you know why I'm so good on Final Destination? Because I practiced on FD as a kid, because I thought it was the ultimate test of true skill. Because it's the Final Destination. It's the last mode in Adventure and Classic mode. So this is the last stage. It's the last stage in Event mode, Adventure mode, Classic mode, everything. So I figured it was the ultimate test of true skill. There's no platforms to match you up. So I decided I want to be the best under the true skill environment. So I decided to just like master Marth Fox chain grabbing and stuff when I was like 2000, when I was like a teenager. It's like, let me master all this stuff. Dude, I was such a nerd. I'm gonna elaborate in my book. For those of the people that you don't know, I'm making a book. I'm almost done writing it. I'm probably gonna be done before Ultimate comes out, but I'm not gonna release it until 2019. It's a book of my life, so please consider supporting it when it comes out. But yeah, that's I'm like 90% done right now. 90% done. Dude, I cannot give you more details right now. I just know it's a lot about my Smash journey and a lot about my personal life. So it's those two things a lot. Thank you, the Nitzer, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. I don't have a title yet, and just wait. If you follow me on Twitter and YouTube, you're gonna If you follow me on Twitter and YouTube, you're gonna know, because I'm gonna make a video and tweet about it in 2019 when it's ready.
Este escenario es un escenario bastante...
Me supongo que no estará el pez, ¿no?
Bradder Park, it won't be ready by then.
Cerca, supongo que ahora no está el pez. En el agua esa no se puede nadar como se podría también en el escenario del Wind Waker. Creo que simplemente es un agujero donde...
Dude, I don't think I'm gonna get 10k viewers.
Vamos a ver. De momento,
Dude, that would be ridiculous.
la ventaja. Ahí se agarra Nestom en el borde, intenta curarse con la bola. No lo consigue.
The title should be King of the Universe and God of Everything. Story of Jason Zerman. Oh my god.
Es de los peores escenarios para un torneo de estas características. Porque es fácil que se campee.
Confirmamos que no está el pez.
Who am I gonna play doubles with? That's a secret.
Pero bueno, se ha conseguido tapar. Ojo porque está ahí, le va a hacer un throw. Nada, consigue hacer solamente con el line, se escapa muy bien de la bola. Están ahora los dos en una posición...
How old am I? I'm 29, dude. I'm super old. I'll be 30 on February 5th. I've been around for... I'm like the OG Smasher.
La bola cargada al máximo. Uy, cuidado. Ahí tenemos el dive de Mewtwo. Vamos a ver, ahí lo manda hacia abajo. Buscará el fire. Qué bien el fire de Nesom. Contrarrestando. 91 a 106.
No tiene miedo Nesom, no tiene miedo.
This stage should be legal, right? This doesn't look campy.
Que le estaba haciendo Zigo Toast. Por ahora vemos a Zigo Toast que está adoptando una posición mucho más defensiva. Es por esto, chicos, que en el
Am I an epic gamer? Sure. I don't know what that means.
Banear escenarios porque Queremos evitar estas actuaciones tan defensivas y de fuera de partida. Pero bueno, di tú que mientras estoy hablando, acaban los dos jugadores de acercarse y se han reventado.
Efectivamente. Diego Tous ha decidido
Chew and Hugs are older than me, and I'm older than Chew and Dude.
Cuidado ahora con la cadena de Fire. Cuidado porque Mewtwo tiene el espacio.
I was in the same time period as these guys. Actually, all three of them are in my book, actually. Thank you, L22 Eon, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for the support.
El Piki Fire eso puede matar y consigue matar igual la partida, pero es Nesson.
Is Ultimate or Melee going to be my main focus? I would say this. The only thing I can say for 100% certainty is that right when the game comes out, Ultimate's my main focus for at least a few months, minimum. But after that, it's a case by case. So I'm going to figure it out. But I will say this. There's no reason for me not to focus on the new game. In addition to that, people seem to think I'm just a melee player. I'm an everything player if it's Smash. It's just that you guys don't know about me. Most people don't know about me between 2005. Dude, this is okay. Wait, I have to go back. Let me just look at this one more time. Lol. Alright. Wait, one more time. What a sad way to die. What a sad way to die. Thank you, OB Nation, for the sub. Whoa. Okay, now I'm good. Wait, what was I talking about? Okay. People don't know about my background. Between 2005 to 2013, which is like before esports was a thing, I was pretty much just going everywhere, just winning Melee and Brawl tournaments everywhere. I picked up 64, became pretty good at that. During Project M, I was like top 1 or 2 in the world at like a few points in time in different versions of the game. I did this like for forever. And then around the time I stopped traveling is when esports became big. Because I was like soul searching what character I wanted to use for Smash 4. I didn't realize streaming on YouTube was so important. So I was just doing tournaments. And then I realized, wait, turns don't matter as much. So for me, because I was like, I'd already built a brand, but I didn't realize I should just be streaming and doing YouTube as much. I wish I knew that like earlier. I did it more. And then Smash 4 had like a character crisis and the game kept changing. I didn't know. And then I just focused on Melee after like the past 2 years. But now I'm going back to focus on Ultimate because I want to play a new game. But yeah, I'm not just a Melee player. The point I was trying to make was I'm not just a Melee player. Melee is just what I'm known for the most. Melee is the game I've played the most. That's not the only thing I've done. Not even close. Who do I think will win Smash Summit? Dude, there's so many people who could win. The people who have been going to the most tournaments, I'd say Hbox, Leffen, and Zane have been going to the most tournaments. So those three probably have the biggest chances. Because they've been the most like in practice recently. And then me and Plup are just good in general, but we haven't been to as many. For me especially, I haven't been to a tournament since August. I have a good reason for it though. First off, I've been doing Ultimate, studying and content. But another big reason is because I was been focusing my book. So I realized that I made a decision that I was gonna just not focus on Melee for a few months, just so I can get more progress on my book. So that's what I did. And I got a lot of progress done. I should be done in less than a month. It won't be released. I want to be done before December. My goal is to be done before December. So yeah, that was a sacrifice I made. I felt like Melee was always going to be around, so it's not a big deal. But I'm not always going to have, like... I didn't want to try to do my book at the same time as Ultimate came out. I wanted to do all book and then all Ultimate, you know? So when the game comes out, I'm going really hard, obviously. Did I write the book entirely by myself? Yes. I wrote it all by myself, and then I had an editor edit it, and then I edited their edits, and then we're going back and forth like 3 times. And we're almost. And I'm still writing a bit more, but I'm mainly done like the main stuff. Like the story ends around August. August of this year is when the story ends, and then there's future goals and stuff and whatnot. 300, about right now it's a little over 300 pages. That may or may not change slightly, but right now it's like just a little bit over 300. Books about my life. It's just basically my life. So a lot about Smash and a lot about my personal life. Mainly those 2 things.
Oh, muy buen parry por parte de Soma. Ese
Just getting to know me more and just my journey and all that stuff.
La acción defensiva que ha hecho creo que ha sido echarse atrás sin más. Con un bagger estallando así su segunda vida. Parece ser que ambos jugadores.
I was thinking like 20 or 25. I was thinking probably 20 or 25 for Price. Most likely one of those two, but I can't be 100% sure, but that's what I was leaning toward right now.
Y ahí lo pega Boca Jarro. No le da tiempo a rolear tampoco. Se lo lleva. Igualada la partida.
Me vienen flashbacks de unas partidas anteriores donde un Ness hacía un rol detrás del smash final de Mew2King y aún así le golpeaba. Vemos ahí que está Vilches volviendo muy bien al escenario, aunque tenga un poquito más de porcentaje que su rival. Ambos jugadores por miedo hacen el spot dodge. Aquí viene
Fenrir, why not? Fenrir, Kaiser, why not do both?
con ningún ataque, vuelven los gráficos de Super Mario World y tenemos aquí, qué buena bola que ha conectado Vilches.
Tiene que ir con cuidado Vilches porque en eso se le va a cargar antes del smash final. Va a tener que aguantar como pueda. Ahí le pega un buen backer. Y golpea uno contra otro. 98 ya para Vilches. Nesson tiene la ventaja ahora mismo por la barra de smash final. Ahí la tiene cargada. Vamos a ver si decide gastarlo ya. Tiene Vilches que intentar volver. Va a ser complicado. Vuelve directamente al borde.
Ha conseguido, lo ha hecho. Madre mía. Ah, lástima. Conseguir esquivar todo el smash.
Also, guys, one more reminder real quick for anyone who's new to the channel. I'll just say this one more time. If you guys live in Florida or anywhere near Florida, and you're free on January 5th and 6th, consider coming to Florida for my MVG event. It has Melee and Ultimate. It's called Smash Conference United. It's if you go to smash.gg/scunited, you get a link to it. So I'm co-owner of MVG, so you be supporting me directly by supporting MVG. So consider doing that if you think it's possible. Thank you MChim05 for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for the support. Just keep in mind that Twitch Prime does not auto-renew. You have to do it every 30 days. A regular sub auto-renews, but a Twitch Prime does not auto-renew. So they're opposite in that way. That is not common knowledge, which is why I'm saying it. Which Belmont is better? I don't know. I know that most people seem to like Richter for whatever reason, but we don't actually know the differences concrete yet. Sadly, I do not know much about Wario. Fancy in the house, I do not know much about Wario yet. In the future, I will know more, but right now I do not know much. So I don't want to give you wrong information. Big fella, you would have to talk to Dome about that or something. I don't know. Thank you, the Filthy Nits, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you for the support. And thank you, Captain Secret Agent, for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, most people just say that Richter is cooler because he looks better. That's like so shallow and stupid, but whatever. That's literally what everybody says. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, come on, guys. Come on. Would Zelda be a good main in a new game? Absolutely. Zelda is at worst high tier. High tier. I think Zelda has a higher chance of being top tier than mid. Like if I had to pick, is Zelda more likely to be mid tier or top tier? I would gamble top tier for sure. Definitely high at worst. Why is Zelda high tier? Okay, everything was buffed. The down B is like completely reworked. What is that useful for? That's useful for ledge trapping. That's useful for neutral when you have space. That's useful for edge guarding. The up B's frame 6 instead of frame 8. It also has less end lag after it. And you can drift. After every single B move, you have better drift. Oh yeah, your neutral B, guess what? You're in a combo. Sheik's frame trapping you, but it's not a true combo. Just mash the B button. Your invincibility frame starts sooner than it did in Smash 4. And you pretty much just got buffs across the board. That was all, by the way, oh yeah, also, you have an up throw up air. I've seen a video where Zelda grabbed a Marth at like 68%, up throw up air, and killed him in a true combo on Battlefield. On other instances, the up throw kills at like 130. So basically, Zelda has an up throw up air kill at very specific percents. It's very specific percents, but it can still work sometimes. And you also have a Mewtwo up throw at 130. So she has a lot going for her, and this is just off the top of my head. There's more I just don't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna make I actually made a video on her too. I just never uploaded it yet, but I'll probably upload it soon. If you follow my YouTube, you'll get more. Since on the top of the YouTube, I'll just mention it one more time. Please follow, subscribe to youtube.com/mvgleak and youtube.com/therealmew2king. Don't ask why I made it the real Mew2King instead Mew2King. I need to fix that, but right now that's what it is. No, Zero Suit is really, really, really good. Zero Suit is probably top tier. I just think she's not as good as before because like the down throw got changed. And ladder combos in general are worse if Zero Suit and Manite. But Zero Suit is by far one of the stronger characters. I think people just used to her being broken. And now she's just going to be really, really strong instead of broken. Also, keep in mind, even though the up air may not always true combo into itself, air dodge has a lot of lag. For example, for Richter, for Simon, for what I looked at, it seemed like the air dodge, the Brawl Smash 4 air dodge, the neutral air dodge, it looked like 10 frames landing lag, and the melee air dodge looked like 16 frames landing lag. So that's 10 versus 16. So the melee air dodge is more for sure, but you can see how there's still a lot of lag. Also, it varies on the character. Isabel's melee air dodge seemed to be like an 11 frame landing lag. So that's 5 frames less than Richter or Simon. So as you can see, it varies on the character. Melee air dodges are about 1.5 times laggier than the neutral air dodge. But in addition to that, the certain characters, like the small lighter characters, have less lag too. That's some random information. No, Fireblaze. I was just looking at video content. Keep in mind, Isabel is probably the same tier as Villager. The thing with Villager is Villager's better at approaching, and so Isabel versus Villager, I think Villager's better for approaching. Why? Because first off, he has the Lloyd rockets, which are great for approaching. And Villager also has better up-close boxing tools. They both have a frame 3 jab, but Isabel's jab sucks and does nothing. And Isabel also has a frame 5 nair, which is worse than Villager's frame 3 nair. So Villager's better at approaching and up-close fighting. However, Isabel has better camping because her down B is really good. You can plan it to ledge trap, or you can plan it to camp behind it. And then you can use your fishing rod, projectiles, forward airs. I feel like playing the down B and then camping is going to be really good. So Isabel's going to be like really good at like holding a lead and ledge trapping, whereas Villager's going to have a better free approach with the Lloyd Rocket. So it depends what style you prefer. I know everybody just wants to pick Isabel because they're a new character, and they probably don't want to hear me say, oh, she's probably best campy, but if I'm using my brain instead of being biased, my brain tells me that's most likely what it is. But this is just Theorycraft. I'm trying to be unbiased with Theorycraft. Not saying I'm not saying I'm necessarily right, but that was my logic. Isabel may or may not be better than Villager. I'm not sure. I don't know who's better. I can't really say for sure. Incinerator reminds me a lot about... Incineroar and Ganon are very similar, I think. Incineroar and Ganon are both very slow on the ground, and they both have a bad recovery. But they're both very, very strong, and they're probably going to be both very good in doubles. Because you could just counter a move and just be super strong. Like, you could just Revenge. I think Revenge will be very important with Incineroar. I think Incineroar's Revenge attack will be a very game-changing. I'm predicting that will be like his most important attack. Unless forward air and up air end up being better. Also, Incineroar has a good down tilt. I know way too many frames already. Wait till you read my book and see what I used to do for frame data. I counted frames back using a pencil, middle school loose leaf paper, and my brain. And my big brain when I was like 12. The stuff I used to do will blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. If you want to see more nerd stuff, I elaborate a bit. One of the chapters of my book talks about the nerdy stuff I did. I only go over the simple stuff, but when I say simple, that actually means very complex. But you get a peek into the stuff I used to do as a kid. American Russian. Yeah, I have a video. The best video you could watch. Type in falling speed test. Just go on YouTube. Someone link the falling speed test. Just go on youtube.com/MVGLeague and type in falling speed test. You could see one of the tests I did. But I elaborate more in my book on how I did those stuff. So if you really want to take a sneak peek in my mind, wait till it's released. But if you're impatient, just go in the video now. But dude, I literally did this for like everything. Oh my god. I think people just don't know how big of a nerd I was. Like, you know, one of the reasons I did this was actually to challenge myself. I was so bored, I needed to keep challenging myself.
La primera partida de ganadores son la segunda con Lucina, que parecía que le tenía perdida, y finalmente Vilches se ha hecho con la victoria. Va a subir ahora al escenario.
Peach and Daisy look solid. There's a report on Reddit that their up B kills at like 50. I don't know if that's true. It's probably a very specific scenario. Thank you, Dig Gen TN for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Just remember, Twitch Prime does not auto-renew. You have to do every 30 days. But yeah, thanks for the support. Bayonetta is significantly nerfed from Smash 4, but she's going to remain a very strong character nonetheless. Stage Morph? No. Dude, Stage Morph is not legal. Dude, I've literally watched matches. I've watched matches in Ultimate where the Stage Morph happened, and somebody was about to die from an edge guard, and the Stage Morph just happened and saved them. And I saw another time where they got like thrown under the stage. Like, the Stage Morphs are actually not... They add a lot of luck. I've literally witnessed it firsthand, watching videos, that Stage Morph literally just made people get lucky or unlucky. Thank you, said Chompy Toaster 1 for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Young Link and Toon Link just seem like very agile, very agile characters. Like, they run really fast, and they're probably going to use their bombs a lot. Other than that, I can't really elaborate much. They seem similar to what you'd expect. Final thoughts on Pokemon Trainer. Very high potential, because you have 3 characters. Pokemon Trainer is one of the many characters I'm interested in, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of potential using 3 characters. I'm interested in Pokemon Trainer personally. But dude, I'm also interested in like 20 characters. Ugh, I'm interested in so many characters. Roy or Chrom? I don't know. I'm not sure who's better. Yeah, Pokemon Trainer is a lot of work, but so is Shulk, and I think Shulk and Pokemon Trainer both have immense potential. Cloud is just much worse than before. The only reason I would ever consider using Cloud is simply due to the amount of hours I've spent with Cloud in Smash 4. Like, there's a chance I'll use Cloud because I've used Cloud for like 3 years in Smash 4, so I'm already going to be good with him. But the character's is nerfed across the board. So he's basically just strictly worse version of himself. So he might be useful to me, but that doesn't mean I particularly think he's great. Now, I'm not saying he's bad. I just don't think he's anything special. He's just worse version of his prior self, like a Sword Assured, weaker moves, etc. Sonic is the same as Cloud in that he's just the worst version of himself. But he'll probably remain. But Sonic is, I think, will remain very strong. Me and Zero both think that Sonic will remain very strong, actually. But not as obnoxious as before. I think Sonic will be more obnoxious in Smash 4 because the side B was broken in Smash 4 and you couldn't really do anything. But Sonic will still remain strong because he runs super fast. He's just super fast. And just when you run that fast, you can't be bad. Doc, I think Doc gets a better pill and a better down air, but I don't think he's going to be much better than before. I think Doc still needs more buffs. His up B doesn't seem any better than it used to be. And I think that's a big problem. Yeah, Doc's pills got way better. Doc's neutral B, the pill, is going to be very important, I think. My book's going to be released in 2019 for sure. Well, maybe, okay, not for sure. There's like an 80-90%. It is like at least an 80-90% chance it'll be released in 2019. I'm not even done it yet, but my goal is to be done before December. So I have 4 more weeks to get done. Brickin' Games, I really doubt Roy will get nerfed. That would be so stupid. That would actually be just so stupid. Please go compete, I miss you. Ben 10, just so you know, I've been focusing on my book because I'm trying to get my book done before Ultimate. That's why I haven't been going to Melee tournaments. After SmashCon in 2018, back in August, I decided I'm going to focus on my book because I don't want to lose my opportunity, you know? Because I knew Ultimate was coming out, so I figured, okay, I'm on a time limit, you know? Like, my time limit is like December 7th, or maybe like a few days before December 7th. So I need to get this done before December, you know? It's important. The book's all my life. Is Diddy still top tier? Possibly. Diddy seems only very slightly worse than last game. Why? Because down tilt no longer combos to up smash. But you can still running down tilt and you can still get tech chases. Also, I heard up tilt has less range. But the character is going to be amazing. What new character is the best? Might be Ken or Ryu, actually. It's just they're so weird. I'm not good with those type of characters, but I think their tools are amazing. The Belmonts, it's gonna come. If the Belmonts is gonna come down to how much their recovery ends up mattering. Like if their bad recovery doesn't matter, then they're gonna be amazing. But if their recovery ends up being really important, then they're gonna get bodied. It's gonna come down to their how much the recovery affects them, because they're amazing outside of that. Ken and Ryu, I think, are just amazing characters. They're just so weird for me to get used to. I can't get used to them. Samus versus Dark Samus. Oh, dude, I saw a video of the Nintendo Treehouse. I don't think you guys noticed this. A lot of people didn't notice this. In the Nintendo Treehouse video, there was a video when they revealed the Piranha Plant and stuff like a few days ago. They showed Dark Samus in a free for all, shooting her charge shot. Fully charged, it did 29.4 damage on 2 separate occasions. That means, and that's a free-for-all. That means in a 1v1, it's like in the 30s, probably like 35 or something. Do you realize that means one of two things? That either means A, Dark Samus has a stronger charge shot than Samus, or that means B, they actually buffed and nerfed Dark Samus since the demo version. Oh, sorry, they actually buffed Samus or Dark Samus since the demo version. It's one of those two outcomes that definitely happened. One of those two outcomes happened, but I don't know which one. Yes, I analyzed the game quite a bit. Well, 35.2, but yeah. This is assuming you add the 1.5 multiplier, but I don't know how items in a free-for-all affect it exactly. Like, having items on might make your attacks weaker or stronger by like 5%. Not really sure exactly. Ike is definitely much better than before. Dude, all Ike has to do is space aerials. You literally just, all you have to do with Ike is just space aerials. Dash rounds, mostly you jump around space aerials with your giant sword. Dude, your aerials, I can just do forward air and neutral air or back air. Dude, I can nair a fair in front of you, space it, and then just down tilt, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, not nothing, like you can parry, you can spot dodge it or roll, you can predict it, but I'm saying like you can't just shield grab it. You can't just shield grab nair or fair and then down tilt. He has like some really good autopilots. He's just really strong in general. I predict Ike is me, Zero, and Isam actually all think Ike will be one of the strongest swordsmen. I think high tier. I don't think he's top tier, but I think he's definitely better than before. Wolf is an interesting case. Wolf has a much better forward tilt, in my opinion. So Wolf lost his broken smash attacks. Like he used to have a ridiculous smash attacks, and Wolf used to have a frame 6 ridiculous back air. Those moves have all been nerfed. However, he gained a very good F tilt. And by very good F tilt, what I mean is his F tilt is it's a fast slash. I think it's frame 7 or 8 or something, and it goes further than Marth's forward smash. From close range, it hits twice for 14 damage and can't be shield grabbed. And from a distance, it has more range than Marth's F smash, does 7 damage, knocks down at very low percent, like 10%. And it's just a solid tool for spacing. So I think Wolf's F tilt will be a very important factor in his neutral, in my opinion. Shulk is one of the most buffed characters in the game. Shulk has a much better frame data. Like his neutral air comes out faster, all his landing lag is reduced, and his Monado arts change faster. They're less defined though. Like the smash attack isn't like super broken for killing, but it's like his arch changed so fast, and you could just space your long sword. Your nair comes out faster. All the landing lag is reduced. He's very better, much better than before. I think that character has a lot of potential.
pero llega muy bien Sefi compacto, consigue hacer el dash attack.
Stubby, you can literally full hop, change the Monado art, and then do a landing fair. Shoal can literally full hop, change the art, and then still get a landing fair hitbox out. I've literally watched videos where people have done that. And these are people who have keep in mind, these people had very little time to practice the game. So if people with no practice at the game can do it, then people who practice the game can do it.
Justo decimos eso, ahí está el dash attack de Vilches acabando con el penúltimo stock city de Sefi compacto. Ha conseguido llegar menos.
I don't know much about I don't know much on that cloud burst. I only know what I told you so far. I'll know more in the future. Bowser lost up throw, up air, but he gained a lot of quality of life buffs. For example, the fire breath is better. It has more range and doesn't have the weak hit. The tough guy armor is better. And his jump squat is now buffed a lot. Like the 3-frame jump squat helped Bowser more than any other character because he had the slowest jump squat in the game before. Now it's buffed by either 4 or 5 frames. So now Bowser can just run around doing short hop auto cancel fairs. And that's a really good, because you can complement that with other things. So yeah, Bowser got a big nerf and then a bunch of quality of life buffs. DK had the same treatment. I don't remember a detail, but he basically had a lot of quality of life buffs to balance out the fact they didn't get a cargo up air. I personally believe DK was better in Smash 4, but Tweak believes DK might be slightly better in this game. Either way, Bowser and DK probably are going to be around the same level as last time, just for different reasons. Less so on grab only, and more about just quality of life buffs. Yeah, DK has a kill throw at like 110 or something. But before, he used to be able to kill you at like 70. So Ding Dong is a thing at low percent, but it doesn't seem to be a kill throw unless the ceiling is only if the ceiling's super low, and it's very specific percent, or maybe if you're on a platform. But if you're just grabbing on the ground on FD, it's not going to work KO. But if it's like on a platform or a lower ceiling or something, then it can KO. But yeah, you're not going to be using Ding Dong to KO. You're going to just rack up damage at low damage, and then kill in the low hundreds. So you want to do it? Okay, give me 1 sec.
Algo ahí medio, pero aún así no me sale la palabra.
Un pequeño badén.
Un pequeño badén, exactamente.
Hay un pequeño badén en el escenario que puede entorpecer algunos movimientos, a lo mejor como puede ser el
Static Shock 34 for the Twitch Prime sub. Hey guys, for Twitch Prime, just keep in mind, guys, for Twitch Prime does not auto renew. So every 30 days you have to resub. If you a regular sub will auto renew, but a Twitch Prime sub will not auto renew. That's a major difference. I appreciate everyone's support. So, I'm actually gonna end the stream shortly, but before I go, I want to mention a few things. YouTube, I'm gonna be doing a lot of YouTube. YouTube.com/MVG League, YouTube.com/TheRealMew2King. Please subscribe, which means follow both of those YouTubes. If you live in Florida or anywhere nearby, January 5th and 6th, MVG Smash Conference United, smash.gg/SC United. Please consider going there. Look into that. Thank you, Ally246 for the sub. Thank you very much. So please consider those things. And now I'm actually going to host Zero. I'm going to put on a 3-minute ad, and then I'm going to host Zero. So please stay around. So stick around for the next 3 or 4 minutes to support. Talk to you guys later. See you guys tomorrow. Hello? Hello? Alright guys, I just talked to Zero. He's gonna be online in like 30 seconds. So that's the update. So I'm just gonna host him from this channel, and right when he goes online. So you don't need to. You can just leave this on, and it will host him automatically. Yeah. GG/SC United. So that's smash.gg/SC United. That's right, Doma, right? Okay, yeah. Smash.gg/SC United. That's a big tournament January 5th and 6th in Florida. Has Melee and Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's going to be a lot of big names there. I just can't say who right now. But do know that there will be top level talent there, so that's going to be a very big East Coast tournament for that time period. Very big regional. Oh, smart. Shut up. Thank you, Benabola, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. I don't know. Lom2K. Dude, I don't care. Literally, I don't care. You pick, Doma. I don't know. Someone pick an optimal raid message. I'm not good at this. You could just. What if you spam my Piranha Plant? Spam my Piranha Plant emote. Well, how do you do it? What do you type? M2K think? That's what it is? Alright, spam my Piranha Plant emote. Alright, we're rating 0 now. See you guys tomorrow. Alright, change the thingy. Now that you're doing it so I can read what he says. Just all that.